Good evening, everybody. And that Chris is just making a coffee. I'm Jad. Do you like my new logo? All right, I'm just gonna. Oh, well, hi! You got poorly ears again, Johnny. Oh dear. Yeah, I was messing about this afternoon. Well, when I say I was messing about, somebody asked me to do my logo. Yeah. Anyway, so I thought, well, while I'm at it, I'll see if I can make myself one. Oh dear. Sorry. Oh, sorry. So how are we? The only way is up. I'm trying to look at it that way. But okie dokie then, Johnny. No problemo.
Hello.
We've got an interloper.
All right, I've just filled that oil, yeah. Hello, Johnny. Anybody else?
No, that's it at the moment. So yeah. That's a bit wonky donkey. Right, that's a bit better. So yeah, in a bit crap, isn't it, really? Hiya, George, how are you? Oh, fresh berries and vanilla. We're going to grab a big cuppa. Yeah, Chris is just making me a coffee. Funny you should say that. Yeah, we're making two. We've decided we're making two things tomorrow. You know how we're on about. I wanted to fit the Christmas wreath bronuts in somewhere. Well, yeah, that's what we're making tomorrow. So that's the Christmas wreath bronuts. Quite easy to make. And going on the Christmas theme, we've got Santa hat brownies. Oh, you know, he's always doing it, George. I call him an interloper. But anyway, they're the two things that we're making. We're starting the sort of Christmas countdown. So yeah. I had some things come at the weekend, and I think this might cheer you up a little bit, Amjad. And I love how they come in a box, and they've got like foam on top and foam underneath, because they are like icing. So yeah, so if you can see, there's two Christmas trees, two penguins, two gingerbread men there, two snowmen this side. What else? Oh, two Santa Clauses. That way I'm interloping his arm as well. Hiya, Tim. So yeah, so they when we do the cake, the alternative Christmas cake, I'm gonna put these on top, and then but I love how they come in like a box, look, and then there's like sponge underneath, and the sponge they were very well thought out, let's just say. So I've bought some more, but these are going to go around the edges of the Christmas cake, and they're like very, very glittery snowmen. Wait to can you see? They're like glittery snowmen.
Good to see Chris live on the stream.
Yeah, I know. So you two definitely need to do some like. Well, the thing is, George, I'm doing a New Year's Eve stream, and we come to this sort of last 3 years have been shit. So basically, we're having a blowout. We're all going to get us, rat-arsed, in other words. So I bought these. The others is going on top, and these is going round edge of the Christmas cake. Now that not be till the 20th, because it's an alternative to the traditional Christmas cake. So links there if anybody wants to come up. I think he's gone to make a cuppa, Tim. Hiya, Scrapman Dan, how are you? So that's sort of on 20th. Next Tuesday, I will be doing mince pies, but not your traditional mince pies. I'm one that likes to do things different. So, and you'll be glad to know, George, I took your advice and I'm doing meringue topped mince pies next week. So so sort of that's what we're making next week. So it were Amjad. I spoke to her over at weekend. Sort of we had a bit of a natter and a catch up, and Becca and fella had gone like for a long weekend. Baz had took grandson to football, so they were just Bella and Littling. So we had a bit of a natter, and you know what I mean, put it well to rights, and catching up on a general basis, you know what I mean. But what likes come on. It's all right. We've got one of the on bike. We've got one of these like motion sense things. So if it senses somebody or something moving about in the backyard, it comes on. Now Tucker and Biscuit are both inside. So it. I took your advice, George, and as soon as sort of I'd done that live stream, I googled it and I found a recipe. So I'll just show you. So this is the alternative Christmas cake that I'm making, and it's called a Christmas gingerbread cake. So it's like a gingerbread cake with cream cheese frosting. That one is. So that'll be on the 20th. I've actually been printing some more out this weekend. So here it is. And this were purely on Hi Crypto, how are you? This was purely on George's suggestion. Meringue topped mince pies. Hello. How are you?
Good. What we got?
That is next week. That's the mince pies.
The car's back on the road.
Yay! Party!
It says your clutch bite's a bit high. I nearly went for a fucking windscreen when I first set off. It's got a really light clutch, and then you just go, and it goes. Like when you first pick up a brand new car and you just think,
I
shit.
could just imagine you driving, touching clutch and doing that. And you know, air turning blue.
Well, I shot out like that, jerked the car like, I thought, oh shit. So I turned around in the car park bit and then it basically wheel spinned out of fucking car park.
It just goes to show you what the difference a new clutch makes. He's had a new clutch and it were a bit high. He says I touched it. He says, and they went through windscreen.
Honest to God. No, like, I'm not fucking born like that.
It says we him having a new clutch. He's got his car back. He says, and I touched clutch and he says I went and it went through windscreen.
Driving like a brand new car.
I bet it is. Well, it more or less is like a brand new
It
car,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah, it runs.
He says he's never seen a car for 20-year-old that solid underneath.
Well, that's
So
all
it's got enough
right.
time lying under it.
Well, you weren't joking about
So
me.
anyway, there's one more job I want you to do. He went, no, what? I went, just me trailer tyres, calm down.
Don't have an hissy fit.
Yeah, can you, Nicholas? Oh, it's got its full power back, as if it's a brand new engine. Honest to God, the power in it now. Fucking,
I know.
oh.
But this is what I'm saying. You know, when you were on about before, when going down or up hill,
And it wouldn't go over.
a mobility
The day I took it to get fixed, where it was stuck there for 4 weeks, it just wouldn't drive. Oh, you had to rev the crap out of it to get it to move. Hi, Dan. Good to see you. Got loads of vlogs. All right, okay, bud.
Okay,
Well,
then,
good to
thank
see
you
you.
very much, Dan. He's got some logs
I've
to.
just got the chat up now. Thank you.
He's got some logs to put away
Tim.
before it rains. Hey, talk of the devil, and she's sure to appear. Hi,
Hey,
Bella.
Bella.
It's all right. Amjad was just saying it was nice to see Bella on Friday.
I'm getting quite a few Santa comments when I'm out and about now. Especially when I've got the woolly hat on as well.
I'll tell you something. Crypto's the only one that knows this. Well, apart from Chris.
Apart from YouTube now, you're about to tell us.
No, I've ordered a T-shirt and it's sort of imminent, and it's sort of for the Christmas and New Year's Eve streams.
Knowing you and knowing Christmas and knowing your other T-shirt, does it involve
Yeah.
Christmas pudding?
No, it's not the Christmas puddings. No, it's not the Christmas puddings one because they hadn't got it in my size. But it's something on that sort of on that wavelength.
Trifle.
Just think baubles.
All right.
Same sort of thing, but it's baubles.
I decorated a big fern tree at the top of my ramp as well. It looks really good. Put all lights around it. I've got a Santa's sleigh along the fence. Proper.
We haven't even got no talk yet. It's one of these things where Chris says, "I'll do it tomorrow." Because like Callum
Come
asked,
on, Chris. Jesus Christ.
Callum asked Chris on Friday, says, "I might do it tomorrow." And then he asked him
What
Saturday.
have I got to do? What have I got to do, Chris? Drive over and jingle me bells in front of you.
Put a rocket up his arse.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you something, Johnny.
Oh, look what Keena got me. Tiny, tiny.
Oh, bless her. But we're both having a laugh today because in the group, Nick put these like Mr. and Missy, Mr. whatever, and Miss Chocoholic with Crypto. And first of all, he sent me one. It says Miss Ginger Pubes. Right. But then he sent me another one. It says Miss Baker, and I went, that's more to the point. I don't want everybody to know that I've got ginger pubes. But we were looking at it today, John. Honestly, they're a bit pricey just for a mug, but some of them are hilarious. Yeah,
I can't afford shit.
there's
I
only,
can't afford a thing.
there's only Crypto because I sent it link what I'd ordered. And Chris knows because I sent it him, obviously.
How good is this garage? I insisted on him taking 650 today. Do you know what shit he'd had?
Yeah.
He put it in the till, then turned around, put stuff £20 at top of my pocket as I was turning around. He went, pop that in your car.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's sort of garage you want to go to, innit, if you know what I mean.
I freaked you out asking for him if he'd do another job for me.
What? But you didn't.
He said, oh, I'm glad to be going back to doing tyres. That's what he said. That's all he normally does, the old gearbox and basically putting tyres on cars. Basically, it's a big open garage, like with a couple of bays on it. And then there's like a cabin thing next to it on stilts, with a little office in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically the whole garage. But when I was looking around for a local garage, you got really good reviews. Said two brothers, couldn't ask for nicer guys, and been going there for years, and that people have said so.
But yeah, it's nice to know that you can go to a garage and not get ripped off. Let's just say.
Well, it cost him 6 or 7, so he didn't make anything, and I gave him 6. Well, I gave him 650, but he gave me 20 back.
Oh, bless him. But yeah, all we need now is easy to get his.
Something? As much as a powerful car that is, the clutch thing was dinky. Do you know a big record that you used to get, the big ones?
Yeah.
What the size of one of them? He showed me, the hissing noise was nothing to do with me throttle body or anything.
What were it then?
The actual throttle plate had actually separated. So it was spinning around, it going, woo, woo.
Oh, so
going like that.
It was coming out.
The bolts that hold the actual plate together, because it's 2 plates with springs around it. That's what a clutch plate looks like.
Yeah.
It actually started going like that.
Oh, so
as it was spinning, it was going, woo, woo.
So it was like, were it warped or something, or just damaged?
So I've been listening for a polo mint sound, and it would have to do it.
But at least you can go somewhere. And
I'm going to stick that new gasket on though, that brand new one that I spent 30 odd quid on.
Well, you may as well, hadn't you?
Yeah.
At least you can go somewhere, especially with it being Christmas and all.
Full power, honest to God, it's Tracy was telling me to slow down. I said, I'm only doing 40. She went, yeah, it's how quick you get in there.
Baby. Tracy going, slow down. He says, I'm only doing 40, woman.
It's how quick it gets up to 40. That's what we forgot how powerful a car it's supposed to be. It is a 2-litre car.
In top condition. So
it's solid. Only thing he said, when I next do a proper, like where I do all my brakes and stuff on it, he said, get a new oil pan. He says, because along the edges, it's just starting to rust a tiny little bit. On the oil pan, bottom of engine.
Yeah.
That is just starting to degrade on the edges, like rust. So I've looked online, 30 quid. The only thing is I'll have to do an oil change at the same time. So obviously when I drop the stump pan, all of the oil will come out.
I've just got a Christmas jumper dress knitted with knee socks with pom-poms.
I thought you said pom-pom then. Pom-poms.
I'm glad sort of you've come up, Johnny, because I've done the thumbnail for your Christmas Eve one, but I don't know who to send it to. Shall I send it, Tracy, through Messenger or what?
Yeah, you can do.
Because I said
I've got my phone called Viber, and that's what I talk to my mum and all on, and that's a good app. Just like a normal.
Is it Viper?
Viber. V-I-B. It's all private, so you can just chat with your friends. It's not to do with YouTube.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
But you can send files through it, pictures, video call, all that. It's free.
I awake, he says to the socks and sleeves. But anyway, same as I say, me and Bella had a good old catch up on I think it was Saturday. We're having a good.
I'll tell you something. Do I ever catch a beard in a coat zip? Ow!
It's like, well, it's like trapping your doodah in one, innit?
They've just
You know
topped
what I
the meter up with 80 quid and Tracy's gone all Honolulu.
mean? What? What again?
We've been getting that, do you know where the top up your meters?
Oh, yeah.
They put 80 quid on electric and then another 66 on gas today.
Well, you see, we've only got our electric on smart meter, but we've been getting that. It comes in handy. So, but yeah.
Oh,
Pardon me, doing a Tim special.
hang on.
But yeah.
There we go. I'll join in. I can never be like Tim though. I need 15 bottles of fizzy pop.
Tim is the master burper. And yeah, you heard that right. Master burper.
Burper.
So yeah, so you'd be glad to know, Johnny, there's 2 things we're making tomorrow.
Yeah, I know she's already seen me.
So
I like the little Christmas hats.
yeah, there's the one with strawberries on.
Yeah, that looks nice.
But yeah.
Get
I mean-
yourself a white chocolate fudge thing last night.
Yeah, she messaged me. She said she made some white chocolate fudge.
Hey, look at this. Oh, Keena got it over there. Hang on. Look at that.
Oh.
She's done her first completed module. They said she's very good at maths.
Had a
She's good at maths.
certificate for his maths.
They said she's got a natural thing for maths. They said.
Yeah. Wakey says this is a family show, Jeanette.
You know what it is? They put it all on Google Classrooms. You know, for a learning thing.
Yeah.
And because she's so good on computers, she's just gone clicking away.
Well, you see, that's with Callum. He's a whiz at computers and things like that.
Is that not wrong on so many levels? Isn't it?
What's it supposed to be, that flap?
It's supposed to hook on something like that.
Oh.
It's just
But there's just bit of
hello, girls. Whoop.
Hey,
This is a family show.
I told you about crypto own bargains. Somebody was saying they do like Grinch green hats, black ones and red ones, all different colours, and they're only £2.50. Because I'm going to get Chris to get me one. £2.49 from Own Bargains in that one.
He said to one of my friends, "Don't my dad look like Santa?" He went, "No, he's got brown bits." I've got 2 cans of that white though, so I should be able to get it pretty white. I hadn't seen my Auntie Sue since all lockdown and stuff. She got a bit of a shock.
Hi, partners.
Partners, the car's back on the road like shit off a stick.
Wakey says a bowler out with sleeves would be perfect crypto. We see, the thing is, Bella, on that where our Asda is, a bit further down, there's an Own Bargain. So I said to Chris, you'll have to nip in and get me one.
We got a massive Own Bargains near us.
But yeah, I think it were on Facebook, and it says, you know, a 3-foot Christmas tree were only like $6.99, and it says Own Bargains has outdone themselves this year. Oh, partner says he's in the middle of a clutch change. Hey, you'd have laughed earlier on, partners, if you were in.
Hey, partners, the garage turned around and said your biting point on your clutch is a bit higher up now. And then I went through windscreen.
They're absolutely killing me, then we're laughing.
And then I turned round in car park to come back out and come out like fucking Sterling Moss. Literally weird.
Do it donuts in car park.
No, what I mean now, it's getting up to 40 mile an hour just in second. You don't need to go to third, you're already there.
If you want crypto, I can get Chris to
Chris
get
is nipping to the toilet for a clutch change.
All sorts of strange afflictions the older you get. Hey, tell me about it, Wakey.
Hey, Chris, have you got skid marks on your clutch plate? I have.
As well as in his pants.
Your partner's that hissing noise it were making. It was the actual clutch pad itself separating.
I'm just going to see if I can change gear now.
Bella says, behave. Chris, behave. I don't know, Bella.
Have you got any of these yet?
Why, what you put?
Have you got any of them vitamins yet?
Oh, them turmeric ones.
Yeah, they're good. They actually.
Yeah.
I've been at a stop off. I've been on the ibuprofen for a week now, and my back's stayed.
I got them.
Yeah. Do you take two? I just take two in one go. You're supposed to take two a day.
Yeah, because it does say on back, take 2 tablets daily with a meal.
I just whack them straight.
You might benefit from them, Bella. It's supposed
to. You get the D one. You get the vitamin D one as well.
Pete Thomas recommended we take them. Johnny has been taking them a bit longer than what I have.
That's 3 weeks now.
He don't take any painkillers or anything.
I've been able to stop the ibuprofen and my back hasn't been swelling up at all. So, all good. I'll go for any natural remedy, me.
Yeah, but I've sort of been. How long have I been taking them? About 2 weeks. And in sorts of certain areas, I can tell. You know what I mean? But yeah, off of Amazon, Bella, you take 2.
You don't taste the ginger or the black pepper, by the way. They're so small anyway.
I'll show you how tiny they are, Bella. Very
tiny. Remind me of a Sweetex, but a bit bigger.
Yeah. That's how little they are. Look, you take 2.
That's the vitamin D3 one, and then the other one's like an orangey colour, aren't they?
Yeah, this is like a browny orange colour.
Yeah. And that's my other vitamin. That's my other vitamin.
So Pete recommended them. His brother, sort of similar to you, he's got.
And then we're both on these, aren't we, Jeanette?
Yeah. Hey up. I'll show you
I need some more.
He says his brother takes them. And he's got arthritis at spine, and he says he's felt fantastic. And it works in the garage.
On the anti-inflammatory side, anyway. Oh, is my volume too high, by the way?
Hey?
Is my volume too high? Yeah, it's been going a bit stupid lately. Got it on 67. I wonder if you could hear me.
It says they look like Parcena tablets. Honestly, Johnny, this is another recommendation. You know, I would take the omega-3. Well, it's all right. They're the ones that I ordered before. I've just, I run out, so I've put them anyway. They're the ones
Yeah.
They have gone up to 15 quid. And there's only 120 in them, right? I ordered these, right?
Oh, yeah.
And there's 360 in them, and they were 10 quid.
Oh, did you get them off Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to I'll put Instagram back. I'm getting loads of women trying to chat me up. They're all about 18 with massive.
Oh, yeah, there's 360 in these. And when I went to my buy again for these, and when I ordered these, 120 there were in them, right?
They got Instagram back on.
15 quid, and when these is what I ordered, $9.99, and there's 360 in them.
It's like you're paying for packaging with them all, isn't it?
That's it. And all I've done is emptied some in here, right to brim, and I've still got those left over. So yeah, I thought, well, I'm sure you take the Omega as well. So yeah, I'll send you a link through.
I'm going to put Instagram back on in a minute when I can find a bloody thing.
But yeah, and that's one thing about me. I always look for bargains. So I thought, I saw that. I'm not paying 15 quid. I think they were about $8.99 when I first ordered them.
Should have seen me handing over £600 earlier.
Did you put it on a piece of string?
Well, I'm wondering how I'm going to get a RAV400 tree because that's the only present I can afford this year. I'm just sorting the kids this year. No adults. I'm not doing adults. No. And bugger off to go buy herself something. Except for my daughter Chloe. She never gets out with unless I get her something.
Oh. Anyway, so I thought you weren't sort of here on Friday, and I was going to tell you then, but I thought
Anna wants a popcorn machine, because she's thinking healthy. Hi, Tracy. I was telling them my Rav nearly put me through windscreen.
Hi, Tracy. It says turmeric. Hi, Partners.
Hey, up.
Yo, Partners.
Put it through your windscreen. You must be jamming your brakes. If it puts you through your windscreen, you can jam your brakes.
I can't stop laughing when he told me, partner.
I've been driving it for a few hours now. I'm all right now. Jesus Christ, I never went for windscreen, Partners.
I'll tell you what, Bella. There's 180 in these. I'll send you a link through Messenger. Because it says turmeric, 2,400 micrograms.
Get it on Amazon.
Yeah. Ginger is 1,400, but the black
120
pepper.
of the turmeric and 365 of the.
The black pepper's only 200. But Pete says they've got to be turmeric and black pepper. I don't know what is it?
I'll have a look from on Amazon.
And but ginger's sort of, I mean, Johnny said his is like got ginger in them as well. So, but
last week or so I hadn't took any ibuprofen. My back stayed down. So,
but I've not been on them as long as what you have, Johnny. I can feel benefits. You know what I mean? I don't know whether
Tracy said I'm getting to 40 too fast. Hey, it gets to 40 in second now. Yeah, that noise about hearing, that whooshing noise.
Yeah, you said it would have. It would clutch.
It would have clutch plate starting to separate.
Yeah. Well, I'm just taking clutch out of a Clio. It's one right down. It's about half the thickness of new one.
Half the thickness?
Yeah, it was slipping.
Oh, you mean the uprated version? You mean it?
No, it's a new part.
Right.
Clutch plate, it literally warned it was slipping. Because I took it for a quick drive and I could tell straight away it was slipping. And it finally let go at weekend. So
mine's gone from slipping to wheel spinning.
Yeah.
I shut off like that, right? It went like that, so I went, whoa. I went, whoa.
Yeah, but like new. Like new,
I turned around at car park, and then as I touched the clutch again to come out of car park.
Yeah. What's them tablets you got again? I've got the make, I've got the brand of it, but.
Well, these ones I got were from Nutrition Geeks. I'll just get them.
These are right choice supplements. These are.
Oh, ginger and black pepper.
Yeah, I think you get more with your net, though.
Turmeric plus ginger. There's 180 in them. Hi, Tommy. How are you?
120 I got in them. I think it was $7.99 though. Them.
These were cheaper than that, and you get 180.
I think I got both for like just over a tenner.
Do you want me to have a look in the? Oh, you got it, have you?
Yeah, $4.99 on Amazon Prime.
That's it. See,
it says on here, Best Buy Indie Best.
Just a moment, I'll just get a link. Give me. I'm on it like a bonnet.
Called Right Choice Supplements. Look.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah, I told my mum, I said I'll be back tomorrow to pick Christine up. She went, thank God. It's killed my stepdad doing that school run on his own.
Well, that's it.
He said he's coming home for like 4 hours and then setting off back again.
It's sort of interrupted. It means you can't sort of take Christine or anything. You know what I mean?
Been acting up at school a lot. Missing me.
Oh, bless her.
It's because I started letting her in.
There's an Amazon link.
Thank you, Partners.
Yeah,
So
that's an affiliate. That's an affiliate link.
Yeah, that's the link to them turmeric tablets.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got to send Johnny a link to these omega-3 costs.
it says that's my affiliate link. So
Hello.
Brother Lee.
It is trouble. I'm in a bit of a peeved off mood.
Oh dear.
Right, you're going to sit still tonight. Are you going to fucking drive me to distraction?
Yeah.
No, I'm in a cheesed off mood because I've just videoed a video. and
Unless
there's
it's
no audio on
£600,
it,
you
so
can naff off when you're fucking not happy.
I'm not happy. The video had no audio.
Oh.
Oh, that's always it.
And they sat there
right.
recording it, and there's no
No,
audio.
I've edited it and everything, uploaded it to YouTube.
Oh dear.
Lee, did you
But
have
it
a
was
voice
told
voice
the
over?
over?
audio worked on it before he edited it.
Just do it. Say you're doing a miming episode.
I can't because it's products I've just received of Warcenex, weathering powders.
Weathering powder. Is that to make
Yeah.
stuff look older?
Yeah.
Tommy-
God,
You know, I done that competition, that bridge building competition that took me 8 days. I come runner up, and that's what he sent me
it's
as
a natural
competition prize.
anti-inflammatory, Tommy. And it helps with the arthritis
Yeah,
and stuff.
but it's got to have black pepper in it, and it's like such as me. I'm riddled with arthritis. Johnny
God knows-
Ah.
had a back injury, and at one
God
point we're
knows
in a
where
wheel.
You have arthritis as well.
years have
Not
come from
in my
on this
neck,
motor.
You see me chair like move like that, I'm having a bad neck day.
Irish,
Yeah,
How are we doing?
Richard.
but yeah, Johnny hasn't took ibuprofen now. Did you say for 2 weeks?
well,
But
over
Johnny-
a week. isn't it?
Johnny's been taking it. Pete said you don't feel the effect for about a month. Well, Johnny's been taking it a bit longer than what I have.
It's about 4 weeks now, really.
Yeah, well, I've only been taking them like 2 weeks, two and a half weeks, something like that.
I'm same.
I might have overdosed today as well, so I can't remember if I had any this morning.
Oh, you got them as well.
I've got some as well, yeah. Remember since that guy that we're on, I don't know who we're,
The
but
devil and the short to a bit. We're talking about turmeric tablets.
Yeah, Pete. He's here.
Everybody, Bella's gonna give them a
I
try.
need to get the chat.
The doctor has arrived. Dr. Pete's here.
Oh dear.
Hello, Bella. Hello, everyone in chat.
But yeah, I mean, Bella's like you, Johnny. She's having problems with her back. So if you're sort of feeling benefits,
Mine is because I've got no disc in them. My disc ruptured and they just got all
There were
closed.
there was a guy on the other week with his brother and he said it had changed his life, and that's what I bought.
When I walk, my bones literally grind
Remember?
together.
Yeah.
I'm carrying any kind of weight.
You were on your stream.
didn't you say, Pete, that your brother's got arthritis at spine? I think that's what he said.
Well,
And
it is, I
basically-
think it's because it's a natural anti-inflammatory, a natural reaction to like a bad case of arthritis is swelling of your joints and your muscles. and
Yeah, yeah,
anything that'll keep that down.
yeah.
But taking ibuprofen all the time ain't good for you anyway.
But yeah, we sort of
No, it's not.
just been swapping sort of. Johnny's got a different brand to mine. Mine's got more in, but less money. So it's gonna. Let's put a link in for them.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
can't
not
remember how much
you've
I
got,
paid for
Johnny.
this one.
Crypto says, it's for back problems? No, not per se. It's
I got it off Amazon, this one.
Don't even go there with Amazon.
Well, don't tell me Amazon have banned you now.
No. I just bought. I can't believe what I've just bought. Some soldering flux and solder, and I only put the order in at dinner time today. It's going to be here tomorrow, and I haven't got Prime
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
by 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Richard really knows when he forgets.
I
So
was
we make-
taking one. I didn't know you were supposed to take two. I'm just
yeah.
ready there.
It's fiddling with mine, fault,
They're
I
the
can't
ones,
find
they're
the
the ones that I've got, and there's more in them than what Johnny's got. So
yeah, 120 in these, but there were
yeah,
there were
just-
two
it's
for like
180.
11 quid or something. Oop, hold on.
So yeah, partners just put the link in for these
Yeah.
ones.
Well, mine's actually got.
And they're cheaper.
No, mine's actually got an extra ingredient.
How many of them a day do you take?
Look. See what it says there? It's got
2,
three
yeah.
things.
I didn't know that. I've just been taking one, and I've just read the label. It says take 2 a day.
2, yeah.
I didn't know that.
When I take all my
Yeah,
tablets in the
tornadoes.
morning, after I've had my breakfast, I take my multivitamin plus 2 of them turmeric tablets.
Right.
Right,
So
Johnny,
you
I'm going to
take
post links to ones you bought. These are ones that Johnny's bought.
You're right there, Pete, 'cause I've been feeling fine.
You,
since I did it.
That,
Yeah,
just
just
read-
read
yeah,
the label and it says take
this
2 a day. I
once.
never knew that. I thought I've been taking 1.
Up it to 2, Richard. Yeah,
Right,
that's
big thing, you know, they
that
don't
wants
taste
to
very
try 'em.
nice.
Are you
Hey.
going out?
Oh, it's to
Look
do a
at that.
depository,
Look
Richard.
at
this.
Guess. Oh, I wonder who did that.
I wonder who done that, and a big thank you, Jeanette.
There you go. Ain't you noticed though, Lee?
You're not allowed to change mine, because I'll end up having to get another tattoo.
And background.
Eh?
180
You
there
different
is in this
background?
tub I got.
No.
I don't know how much. I can't remember how much I paid for it.
A new logo in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, mine's there, and there.
But yeah. Did you
And there's the old one.
did you notice?
There's the old one.
Go on.
Well, who came in?
Gordo.
Oh, I know who came in. Yeah.
I've just looked back on my Amazon and I paid 16 for that.
16?
16 I paid for that.
That link that Partners put in. $4.99 I paid and there's 180 in them.
Well, this is 180, same thing, but that was 15. Hang on. Yeah, 15.99.
Yeah, that same ones I've got, Nutrition Geek.
Yeah. Gordo's put it ever so eloquently. Yeah. But yeah, these is them, Richard.
Oh, $6.99. That's not bad.
You're paying for brand.
180. I wait for the camera to 180 in them.
Ah,
$4.99.
Oh, Jeanette, can I post
So
my
drop
link?
Amazon affiliate links in chat.
Can I-
and does it make
can
any
I post
difference?
my
Is
link
there
to
anybody
my
here to
live
tell them?
stream for tomorrow?
Does it actually make any difference?
Johnny says.
Yeah, I've been on them for a week now, and I ain't had to take ibuprofen for my back swelling up at all.
Well, I take back
That's right.
ibuprofen every day for my knee. I've got a bad knee.
Well, just try it once you get
I got my your system
I'll
gets
put your
approved,
notes
but
a bit,
I've got
Richard,
new
you've only been
cartridges in my
taking the
right
one.
one, Richard.
in
I've
about
got-
3 weeks. I bet you don't have to take the ibuprofen for your knee.
I missed that. Say that again.
Yeah, say that again.
I bet if you wait for a week, double the tablets up,
Right.
yeah, you won't have to take the ibuprofen within 4 weeks.
Right. 'Cause I didn't realise you had to take 2. I just presumed which size of them you took
But
one.
once your body gets a system of having it there all the time, it's a natural anti-inflammatory. So
Yeah.
It has worked. My back
And it's
swelling's
also
gone
known as the great antidepressant, Pete says. This brand is right choice supplements, look.
Right.
Nest a bit further up has put the link in. They only $4.99. See, that's one thing I can suss out a bargain.
Keen
This is
to prove
the
me
thing
out.
as well. This is the thing as well,
I've got the
Richard.
link again.
Yeah. I bought these omega-3, right? And pardon me, when I bought them, I think they were about $8.99, something like that, for 120, right? When I went back to buy again, because I was getting very, very low, $14.99 they'd gone up to. So I've sourced these and there's 360 in for $9.99.
I'll tell you something, the price has gone up
Oh,
on
that's
those
good, isn't it?
D3 ones we get.
So if you take omega-3 fish oil, that is your best bargain. There's 360, nearly a year's worth for $9.99.
I think I need a peg.
There's water powder, there's turmeric. No, they're like little tiny tablets, Gordo.
They look like a big Sweetex, Gordo.
Anyone got a
Yeah,
peg?
I take them and I take something here called Centrum Multivitamins. But I probably can't say that. Centrum Camera's back to front, isn't it?
I take the Ambitite version. That's 79p.
That's some Gordo. Very, very tiny tablets. You take 2 in the morning, that's it. Well,
What's that one you're holding up now,
That's the
Jenna?
Yorkshireman's way of doing
That
it.
is,
Ready?
that's the turmeric. That's
55p.
So that tablet of yours is tiny, mine are like blooming torpedoes.
that is. Yeah, no, these is. You take 2 of these.
Stinks.
There's no taste to these at all.
See, that's why they say take it with food.
I feel like I'm in a kitchen at an Indian restaurant.
You don't want to. I've got a waste smell on the workbench at the moment.
I know he's getting high as a kite on his modelling glue.
It's not. It's it's
Little brother.
surgical. Not.
Hi, Jenny.
Yo, Jenny.
What's that? What's
White
that?
Spirit.
Right now? Your affiliate link. What? I don't understand.
I earn a little commission. People who buy through that link. If they click on the link in the bank product,
I get you now.
I get a little cut.
Yeah, probably only a little cut and all.
Yeah. All these little ones add up.
Well, that's it. Bella says
Cheers,
she's.
fella.
Yeah, I'm going to say, but Bella says she's put them in a basket from your link. But yeah, Johnny's been taking them slightly longer than me, Bella. I could tell I've been taking them because, I mean, like before, I'd get up and it will like snap, crackle and pop. But it's not as bad now. And that's sort of because it's an anti-inflammatory. Yeah, I'm all right, Jennifer. So yeah, so because sort of my
It's laughing at Gordo.
What's he put there?
I have a copy of the 1982 Radio Times if anybody wants to know what's on this Christmas this year.
Honestly, God, I'm just sorting the kids out this year. Everybody else can go bollocks.
But yeah, with my knee years, you know, like how you've got cartilage in between your knee joints, I ain't got none. So when I walk, mine's just like crunching.
Yeah, well, I've got a knee that clicks.
Just the thought of it makes me cringe.
I can't walk around quietly. If I had to burgle somebody, you'd hear me clicking.
Well, that's exactly me, Richard. You know what I
Clicks
mean?
once when I get up.
It's either my knees, my ankles, my wrists, my neck, my fingers, even. So yeah.
Right, I've had to set up a new bloody account now. It's weird. Won't let me log in with me over.
What's that? Your Instagram?
I've been on it in ages.
Oh, don't
Right,
go there.
if you're wondering, I did a thumbnail for Johnny because Johnny's going to go live Christmas Eve. I'm going to do New Year's Eve, and I've done him a thumbnail and everything.
So he's doing Christmas Eve, Johnny?
I'm live tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm doing Christmas Eve.
You're doing Christmas Eve.
Johnny's
That's
doing
right.
Christmas Eve.
Fully dressed as Santa.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Johnny's
I'll
going
trim
to
the
be
beard.
doing Christmas Eve.
I'm
And
doing
I'm
Christmas
doing New Year's
Eve
Eve.
daytime.
What happens on Christmas Day? Are you shaving beard off?
No, I like it now, to be honest.
He's grown to love it. He's keeping it now.
Once you grow a proper beard like this, it becomes, you think, wow, look how I can grow my face. Honestly, it's It's liberating.
That train.
It does have its drawbacks. It was saying earlier on.
Oh yeah, caught it in the zip.
It caught it in his zip.
That hurts, Richard. That effing hurts. This guy's up your ball patch.
I said, well, at least it weren't. You know what.
Is that a base?
I have button ups.
Yeah, it could have been his little old man. and you be pleased to know, Partnest, the T-shirt has been ordered, but it's not the puddings one.
It's not the melons one.
On Instagram, it's me.
No, it's not the melons one.
So it's not the puddings one because they haven't got that size in. So it's baubles one, let's just say. Same sort of thing, but baubles.
Disco balls.
Disco balls.
So yeah, it is. The delivery is imminent. I've had it. It's been dispatched and everything. So yeah, mine's baubles.
I've
So.
sent you a request on Instagram. You don't have to do it now.
I
Jeanette,
haven't
but
looked
it is
at
a picture of me.
my thing from Amazon.
It should be about 10th of December, 2023.
Yeah.
Say that again, Johnny.
By Royal Mail.
No, on a
I've
slow
sent you
boat
a
from
request.
China.
It's a picture of me on it, so you'll. It's deleted my old account. So
Oh dear.
you know when you leave it 28 days, it says it permanently deletes afterwards. That's what I've done.
Oh.
But I'll just leave it on to send stuff.
Ooh.
I'm in a posing in blue light.
All right. Crypto sent me a picture of them socks that she's ordered.
I say Dig's a lucky man.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
I like that. I want one.
Hell yeah, that'll do.
That's the jumper dress that she's ordered.
Wouldn't it be easier just to wrap the rug round yourself?
You like it? You like it?
Yeah, Gordo, the RAV4 is fixed.
Yeah.
It nearly put me through the windscreen.
Like she's
How
How
do
do
you
you
put it through the
Right,
windscreen if you unless you're driving backwards?
Hey, reverse is bloody good now, and I'll shut out a driver earlier.
But yeah, it honestly, Gordo, it says it's like shit off a shovel. It says
But when the final death nail went on that clutch, reverse was the only thing that worked.
yeah.
Yeah, but underneath the car, well, it was telling me to shush every 5 minutes. It was my clutch plate.
Gordo says he's going to need it soon. He'll be
You must
busy
be
on
grinding on metal.
Oh yeah, he showed me the discs. Oh my god.
Oh,
He said 131,000 miles. Not bad, really.
No, well, not bad.
well, I
Clear's
says,
only done 80,000.
I says to you, Johnny, once that's fixed, it be like a
I'm
brand
not
new.
being funny, but now that's fixed, I might as well reset the clock. 'Cause we'll do it again now. Only thing he said though, partners, was the oil pan. He said just on the edges of going round the oil pan, it's starting to, degrade.
Hi, Josh. How are you?
He says when I next do me bits and bobs of it, just grab another oil pan. Only about 30 quid.
I know.
Like new, bit time you've done.
Cheers.
Mhm.
Hi, Tracy.
Well, looks like I've been abandoned in here.
Where's Chris tonight?
It's just coming from kitchen.
All right. He's usually in chat. I never saw him in chat.
He's busy doing this and that.
Hello.
Rid of this and that.
You get too
I said you're going a bit fast there, love.
Less than I want to do it for.
God, he's busy only doing 40. She kept saying, slow down, slow down.
Yeah, I did. I said, kept going to say to him, slow down.
Yeah, they did. So it's got new gearbox oiling, new diff oiling. new plug toilet, and they did the brakes because they had to.
See you later, Amjad.
He ran me this morning, partner. He said, "We're just putting your front suspension back on. You might get it back today."
Hi, Josh.
What's up?
The sky?
Surprise!
Yeah.
I know what's up. As I say, I was saying your stream, Josh. The sky.
Yep.
I
Yep,
always
that's
do that
right.
in his stream, you know. He'll say to me, "Well, how are you? What's up?" And I put in the sky.
What's the manna
I
cake?
don't think
Pete? I've never heard one of them. Manna cake. It's all right. Pete says they baked a manna cake tonight. It's cooling off. So we wanted. Is it a bit like manna ice cake? It's a bit like a fruit cake but lighter.
Yeah, but not different colours. I want all black.
So yeah,
I've damaged the top lighting boots.
But it doesn't matter because I'm going to go and train. So.
Put the car seats on top of it.
I thought it were like fruit cake. Yeah, because
Oh.
I do a farmhouse fruit cake, and it's a lot lighter than a Christmas cake.
Yeah.
Have you made anything for Christmas? I
I
said
am
kids
eating-
only.
But I've got
See you
my
later,
own-
Bella.
Oh, I love Christmas cake.
Well, I won't buy for you then.
When is
I love
Christmas
it.
Day for adults? January 1st.
I love it. Christmas cake.
Is that one
See you later.
All right, I'll
Bella.
get you a new computer change.
What I'm doing, Richard, cake from Mrs. G.
Oh, I
What?
can't
Like
wait
that.
tomorrow. I'm going to bake tomorrow. Santa's hats and that. Brownies.
Yeah, she's looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to get on my little bits and bats, but I need tomorrow fresh.
Lee, how are you, brother?
I've got my
Yeah, but-
strawberries.
I'm
The
not
thing
eating
is,
it.
the thing is, it's right up
Bad
Johnny
Josh.
Street because we're making two things and
I can put my hat on to match your buns and blend in
I don't know what I'll do
until I
yet.
start eating all your buns.
Right, making buns and making brownies. Santa's hats. What's that?
Well, they're both actually donuts or brownie donuts.
Christmas decorations.
She said reefs.
Well, they're like,
It's not a funeral.
they'll be like a Christmas wreath, won't it? With
Oh,
donut
the
and
brownies, yeah. That's the
Okay.
alternative to the Christmas cake. It's the Christmas gingerbread cake.
Oh, that's what she wants to do as well, yeah.
But we're not doing that till 20th.
I think she's getting overexcited because she's seen the size of our oven.
No, she's not.
But yeah, this is
I
one.
made something earlier, said you could lay out on that. And they said
This
you
is
could put half a bloody pig in on that rotisserie.
This is one for Pete. I've printed that one out as well. That's that jiggly cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How many
Mhm.
falls off the plate?
Why?
I can't see it.
Gordo says Mrs. G's moaning that it's his fault that she's put on weight.
Oh, Josh.
I'll see you in
Call,
chat.
yeah.
innit?
Email me. So
See you in
I've
a
got
bit.
your email, Josh.
See you later.
The only reason I'm saying I don't put the link for my live stream no more in the chat.
Oh,
I got 2 people come up on my live yesterday.
Say, when I gave up bread, Warburton's laid off staff. I can do a loaf of
I have
bread a
got
day, easy
Discord
back in the
though.
old
If you,
days.
Josh, if you're on Discord, it's on my about page, so you can't add me on Discord.
sounds good, buddy.
Yeah, go to me, get me. You can get me on my Discord. The link is in my description.
Surely it's my cooking.
Sorry
Start
about
and then
that,
go.
Jeanette. I just needed to get in contact with Josh.
Yeah, no big deal, brother. I'm always here. So,
Yeah, no problem, matey.
You should starve her, Gordo, and then she'll learn, won't she?
There's apparently it's cooking. But yeah, one of the very last vlogs that I did it's proved quite popular. Were farmhouse fruitcake, and that's sort of similar to what.
That
Pete-
one with the apple, though, last week were lovely.
Yeah,
Really
Chris
nice.
absolutely loved them. Well, Chris and Callum.
Do you know what they reminded me of? Do you know the cereal bars you can get? The Apple cereal bars. Reminded me.
Yeah,
Of it.
yeah.
But obviously not square.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I think we ought to get Richard baking.
Yeah, I've been on it, Rich.
What?
I've been on it.
You're
Bacon?
on your own. You've only got yourself to please, so you can eat all the proceeds.
Oh, I
I
had
tried
soup
it
for my
with-
tea tonight.
like
Noticed me good crockery.
Is that dinner in a jug? Dinner in a jug, Richard.
Richard, not like what you had.
Sure.
You had the what was that you had on your tea cakes?
So again.
What was it you had on your tea cakes that
Oh,
time?
other night, yeah, that was good. That I got.
He had he bought 2 Asda pizzas.
No,
and
they
put
were.
it
They
on
weren't
a
Asda.
tea
They
cake.
were.
He's obsessed with Asda, Richard. Ignore him.
Don't forget what they called. You buy them 2 in a packet, and you can microwave them. 2 individual small pizzas. What they call
Oh, yeah.
Chicago Town.
Oh,
Chicago
yeah,
Town
like
pizzas.
Mini
I
pizza.
did 2 of them and whacked
You
each
must
one
have
on a
put it
tea
in.
cake. Oh, it was heaven.
Pizza on tea cake.
Yeah. It was
A
good.
current tea cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he said
Oh,
about it, he was
brilliant.
up on my panel and said about it. It was just hilarious.
Thing is, though, Richard, I like to have a smoke, mate, right? And even I've never come up with that one.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Like Jennifer asked what we made last week. They were apple pie cookie cups.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have
Honestly.
you ever been so low on food?
Time for a smash up. What's going on?
Hiya, Kevin. So yeah,
Hi, Kevin.
absolutely delicious. Honestly,
Yeah, that, Jeanette.
it
So
made
you've had
about
so little food and you've had to butter a Weetabix.
I've done that.
I have.
And
It all gets stuck
Jamie,
in your
what?
mouth like that. You're eating it for an hour.
You know you skip when you're having noodles, but the flavour thing's missing.
One of my
Well,
favourites.
you know,
The crisp sandwich.
it made about a dozen and a half, and mine were gone next day. They're all
I
gone.
think there were about 3 left that we had to
Pot
throw away.
noodle on a tea cake. You can't beat a pot noodle on a tea cake.
Pot noodle slammed between 2 pieces of bread.
Oh, good. As good as a
Pot
pot
noodle,
noodle.
I
yeah.
like everything. That's what my
I used to have a
biggest-
Breville machine and I used to make a pot noodle Breville.
It was literally an addiction to bread, potatoes, anything crap, basically.
You do eat some concoctions, Richard.
Yeah, well, it's got worse since I've lived on my own.
They were on my own.
Gordo says, I started my new job as a bingo caller last night, and halfway through
See, I'm
calling
new
the
to it,
numbers
though. I
out,
love a Weetabix.
Nice.
I farted out loudly. My boss immediately came over and whispered in my ear, "Please don't do that again." Sorry, I said. It must be the nerves. Fair enough, he replied, but there was no need to hold the microphone to your arse. Oh,
Never tried a Weetabix sandwich.
Weetabix sandwich.
What are we talking for the filler? Porridge.
Weetabix
We know
is
what-
either warm milk on them or cold milk. That's it. Nothing else. Just
How
Weetabix.
about
Right.
roll tap?
Yeah.
Nicely gone through your central heating system.
Oh, but yeah. I mean, that's the thing as well. You
I
know,
bled all the radiators the other day. It's like a sauna in this house now.
you know how you can sort of you go off things. I used to eat a lot of Weetabix at one time, but I've sort of gone off them a bit.
Crunchy nut cornflakes is my thing. Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
love
that's
them.
what I have.
Nah, Weetabix.
Oh, I love
Weetabix.
them
These
other
kind
ones.
of nuts.
Them little round
Orange.
loops. What are they called? I forgot.
Honey
I'll tell you
nut
what.
Honey
I'll
nut leaves.
tell you what I buy. I buy. Oops for Callum. Chris has sugar puffs, and then I buy honey nut cornflakes.
Yeah. Crunchy nut
Oh,
cornflakes.
yeah,
And them
yeah.
little rings. I forgot what they're called. Without looking in cupboard. Cheerios.
Timmy.
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Bit more silent than Timmy.
Pete said,
Breakfast,
can
my
you,
favourites is crumpets. I love crumpets.
Get the size of that cup, happiest guy.
I don't dislike them, but I'm not overly fond of them.
I love them. Crumpets.
I
Can't
got the
beat
same
crumpets
size
in the
cup in
morning.
the box in the Homer Simpson one, John.
Pete,
You know
remember,
they're teasing you when they do Christmas shaped bloody crumpets, Christmas tree shape.
who remembers the pot noodle advert where the guy comes home blooded and got stuck in the dog flap because his wife locked him out. His mates parked a bike in his arse crack.
I think I've seen that.
Oh, who've we lost? We lost Josh.
Oh, Josh has dropped.
Yeah. He may come back.
Oh
up.
no, they're not, not actually called sugar puffs. What they're called again? Because
They're called
He pressed the
LBGTQ.
wrong button as normal.
Yeah,
He does it on his own stream.
maybe what sugar puffs?
Yeah, you're not
called
allowed to
that?
call them puffs no more.
No, they're called LGTP puffs.
But
Yeah.
this is the thing. Chris said to me, he says, always says, when you do shopping again, get me some sugar puffs. I searched high and low and I couldn't find them anywhere. Only Monster Summit or other they're called now. Yeah.
Some clown had said it weren't politically correct to call them puffs.
Some
But I
gamer
mean-
from the paddy middle of the
This
supermarket
is the
aisle.
thing.
Celebrate themselves
Political
to the
correctness
floor.
gone mad.
It is. When a brand has been called sugar puffs for decades,
Yeah,
and then because some
it just does my
Karen.
head in.
finds it offensive,
Try this
Yeah.
one, that milk factory down the road for me. They've had protesters outside it carrying on for weeks. They've had to get a
To just get something to do and get an hobby.
carrying on outside
Yeah,
the
yeah.
milk factory.
These protesters, do my head in.
Well, they've been running supermarkets, haven't they, taking lids off milk and just been pouring it all
If
over
they
the
did it in Germany, they'd take a water cannon to them and blast them downstream.
yeah.
We're
Do
too
not
soft
forget
here.
that-
Gordo says things you can get away with saying only at Christmas.
I
Tying
mean,
the legs together keeps the inside moist.
I watched an old episode of Dad's Army a couple of days ago, and they're all marching down streets, and he says, "Come on, you look like a set of pufters." Now, you wouldn't have got away with that, would you, now? That with Dad's Army.
Yeah.
A set of pufters,
Oh,
he
you
says.
can't beat Dad's Army. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
I love
I've
all
got
the
a
old
friend
stuff.
that-
I'll carry
I've
on
got a
moving.
friend
Not
that
like
Don't
I-
tell him my
Oh,
name,
God.
Pike.
all like that.
I've got a friend that's got a layout that's got
Keeping
half
up
of the stuff
appearances
that's on
and
Dad's
only fools and
Army.
You
horses and
stupid boy. He
all
says,
hours, all of it.
Stupid boy.
Last at Summer Wine
You don't-
Partners, longest running comedy ever.
Open
Brilliant.
all hours.
the old ones at best. I mean, you watch them carry on films, you've seen them millions of times, you
That's
still
collected,
can't
right?
help that.
Never get
About,
old. They
76
never, ever
series
get
of them,
old.
but then
No.
I think they did about 93 or something.
I mean, I watched one other
Then two,
day, and it were one of the doctors were called Dr. Prodworthy.
yeah, that was very Scott, wasn't it?
Well, they're getting
Oh.
screwed over by government,
All
aren't they?
wards were named something weird. They were all puns, double
It
It
entendres.
was, it was
The
born
same
in
cows
oven.
farting and destroying the planet. Cow having a fart is destroying the
Clearly
world.
maternity wards.
Oh,
Brilliant.
dear. But yeah,
Last time McDonald's the other week, and Keena wanted a McDonald's, and they were there. Oh, you're really going to take your child in there? She went, yeah, she wants a fucking burger now, get out of it. Daisy told him straight.
It's just gone too much now. It really is. I mean,
You know what
I'm
I'm
not being
saying?
funny, but you just look at the soaps that are on telly now, and they're getting the numbers wrong of what there should be in it ethnic, what there should be in it. I mean, Emmerdale, for God's sake, there's nobody straight in that now. You know what I mean? It's
I don't watch
a
TV.
little Yorkshire village supposed to be, and there's hardly anybody English and hardly anybody straight. You know, that will not be, that is not a real depiction
Back in a
of a
minute.
Yorkshire village.
yeah, I get what you're saying, Richard.
You know, it's
End
it's
of the day, I
ridiculous.
mean, whatever soap you watch, whether it's Coronation Street, whether it's Emmerdale, EastEnders, they've all got to be seen to be tackling certain.
It's just going over the top, though. It's not a true. depiction of what it would be in a Yorkshire village. You know, it's just gone crazy.
Now, after they reset it in Wales, it's completely believable.
Yeah. It's just gone mad.
Tough. I agree with you, Richard.
It's gone crazy. Yeah, you know, it really is crazy.
I say, I couldn't believe it. I searched everywhere on that dish for sugar puffs. I couldn't find them anywhere.
I watched Emmerdale months and months ago. Just this little clip of it, and I thought, is that still? I only knew it were Emmerdale when they come outside pub.
but this is the thing. I'd sort of search for different sort of variations on you know. Anyway, it took. I bet them sort of as they were thinking, say woman, and it says, "May we make a suggestion?" And it come up, and they were sugar puffs. You know what I mean? This woman's demented because she's, you know, can't find them anyway. So, can we suggest these? But I didn't know.
You watching me?
This is the thing. We hadn't bought them for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden, Chris says, "Oh, I just fancy some sugar puff. Can you order me some when you order?" I say, "Can you order me some when you next order at shopping?" Yeah, fair enough. I was like a headless chicken trying to find these sugar puffs and couldn't find them anywhere. Search through, drop down.
Yeah, they're called. I just looked on Google and they're called Honey Monster Puffs.
I know it was Honey or other.
And they said they renamed it because they've reduced the amount of sugar in it.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing to do with
reduced sugar
puff.
Nothing to do with political correctness. I was surprised there. Just to do with sugar.
What's the amount of sugar got to do with them changing name? That's what I'm wondering.
If they say the sugar puff depicted it as being too sweet, you know.
No, it's probably misrepresentation if it's reduced the sugar content.
What about like Partnest eats honey nut cornflakes? You know what I mean? Have they got too many nuts in them?
Yeah, it was 2014 they changed the name, Sugar Puffs. 2014.
That shows how long it is since we bought any.
Yeah.
But I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
Because Partnest says it.
But I mean, we do everything now. We follow everybody else's lead. It's like where people say things. Nestle. It's bloody Nettles. But now everybody says Nestle.
That's a proper pronunciation. It's a Swiss company.
Nike. It's Nike. Not Nike. It's bloody Nike, and it's always been Nike. You know, why do we have to change and follow somebody else?
No, we've been pronouncing stuff wrong
Get rich in
for years, decades.
Adidas. It's always been Adidas.
Yeah,
I've always called it Adidas.
It's Adidas, and I still call it Adidas.
You know, it's like we have to pander and change everything. It does my head in.
Unless you be saying you bought a Nissan instead of a Nissan.
Yeah, well, there's some cars that
Nissan's
changed.
American pronunciation.
Look, what we're on about walnut whips other day. They took the nut off the walnut whip. So obviously, if you went to walnut whip after that, it was just the whip.
Just whip the nut off the whip.
Yeah, I mean the whole point of a walnut whip was the walnut on top.
Yeah.
So, you know, get your thinking caps on, guys. What can we call it now? We've took walnut off at top. You know what I mean?
It's still selling now. We know walnut on. Are they still for sale? We know walnut on.
Becky says it's all good until we start calling the boot the trunk.
Yeah.
We call it a boot, Josh, not a trunk.
They only call it a trunk because that's where they put the dead bodies.
It's not as if it's an elephant or a tree.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The thing is, a walnut whip has been the staple thing for as long as I can remember. And then some bright spot come up with the idea of taking the walnut off top of the walnut whip. God
So
take it.
what's it now called then?
They've done a U-turn and it's back to being a walnut whip now.
With a walnut on?
Yes.
Uh,
I don't think it went down very well. I'm taking walnut off at top.
it's like going to a chip shop for fish and chips and you can only get chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, plus when people were walking into the shop
No,
and
you
going,
call
"Oh,
it
what
fries.
whip?" They didn't know what they're on about.
Yeah, we soon won't be able to call them chips. They'll all be called fries.
That's what we attached to your honor.
Another some more nonsense that we have to change the name of.
No,
Fries and chips. Fries and fish.
chip.
Chips.
Oh, I've got a
Yeah,
coverage now as well. partner.
Gordo says a hood is attached to your anorak.
Correct.
Yeah, a hood is attached to your anorak.
A sidewalk's when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Or if you've got crabs.
That's crabs.
If you've got-
We call it a pavement.
Yeah. So do I.
What you fall off when you're drunk.
What you fall off when you're drunk, yeah.
They call it a sidewalk, don't they?
Sidewalk, that's what crabs do.
Yeah.
And this
To be fair, I don't mind. I don't mind
Feeling the
other
pinch,
countries calling them different because that's the way it is. I don't mind that. It's
Well, pardon me,
when we
couldn't see the funny
change the
side.
name, you know what I mean? There's a car brand. They've done it with a car brand, but I can't think which it is, where they pronounce it differently.
Nissan. It's Nissan. Bloody
Well,
Nissan.
I don't
Nissan.
recall that. There's another one. I'm sure there's another one, and they've
not Mitsubishi, is it?
no. I've
Mitsubishi,
seen
yeah.
adverts, and I thought, why are you saying that? Why I would have thought something called that.
Well, it's not Honda.
Gordo says
Not
jaywalking
Ford.
preferred with walking in jiggy movements.
I don't even understand what that jaywalking is. I mean, people do this.
Oh, explain to us what jaywalking is.
Hello, Bexy.
I think it's just walking across the road, you know,
I don't
in
know.
between the traffic.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Josh to explain what jaywalking is. Do you know what jaywalking is? I don't.
I don't either.
Crossing road, other than a designated crossing.
Gosh, you can get in America.
Jaywalking is walking across any road without using a crossing, according to
Yeah, I'm
Google.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you can get prosecuted in America for jaywalking.
Oh,
So
that's it.
yeah.
I mean, if there's not a crossing
very
for half
true.
a mile, you know.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I never understood exactly what it were. Getting arrested for walking across a road, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, other than a designated crossing point.
That's it, yeah.
We think this world's
No,
mad.
just existing's a crime for some people.
Yeah,
Whose
the
name are you
rules
gonna
in the
mention?
states they've got compared to us are crazy.
What are you doing? The heating's gone off now.
Peter says he got fined in Germany for jaywalking. I was fined on the spot, 100 DM, whatever that is. And I did
Deutschmark.
it again in the
That's
same
before
spot.
Euro.
Oh, Dragma. Oh.
No, it's not.
Deutschmark, Germany.
Deutschmark.
Hey.
It was German currency before Euro.
I forgot all about this. When I was searching the web earlier on, I found a picture of Lee.
I've got a better one than that. I've got a much better one.
I just thought that might make me But yeah,
I call him Brother Lee.
Yeah.
And this is Lee when he sneezes. Oops.
This reminds me of that Young Ones episode, Sick, where Neil's sneeze and
Used
just
to watch it, but-
Gordo said they'd have a field day in kicking out time in his arrest me, Keyes.
It's not even-
But I could never understand it. Why you can get, you know what I mean? This is why I wanted to explaining what walking were. I know it was sort of you can get fined for walking across the street, but I never understood what it were. If you know what I
it's
mean.
supposed to stop people getting splattered.
I was gonna-
You have somebody
I
just
was
crosses the
gonna
road
say
where
it's
everybody
curb
gets
crawling,
splattered.
but different.
Nick Miller.
So,
Who's
so
that?
Pat, there's curb crawling is a bit
That's
different.
Mick Miller. The comedian,
I
Mick
don't know
Miller.
what curb crawling is, Johnny.
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
stop and answer a text in Hunslet.
Yeah, in certain areas of certain towns, yeah, there's sort of them sort of areas.
Yeah. Well, basically, I pulled up to answer a text from Anna, and some woman put her boobs through my windscreen. Well, not my window.
He's not having it.
Hey, Jeanette. She was very high class. I could have her for 60 and 120 for a sister as well. Not even a joke. She said it.
I know you could
I
tell.
said, I'm answering the text. She went, you do know what area you're in, don't you? No.
Johnny, I know you could tell she was high class. All the tattoos are spelt right.
She was willing to accommodate. That's what you need a new clutch for a quick getaway. She was an Irish lass, massive knockers. Pressed them against my window. Fine.
Your eyes on stalks.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Good to want a video
Oh dear,
call.
oh dear.
Need a wide angle lens.
That's why I miss driving.
What?
You're not going to get boobs in your car window at home, are you?
Looking at what Gordo sent me.
Oh, dear. Oh, Lee, it's a double of you. in fact, no, that monkey's got more hair.
Thanks a lot,
Is
Gordon,
that-
thinking of me.
It did. It says here's Lee.
Thanks a lot, a bunch, Gordon.
Oh,
I know who my friends are. Definitely not Gordon.
all of us. If we didn't rip the shit out of you, it means we don't like you.
Oh dear, that one's good.
Yeah, it's called banter.
I cannot wait for tomorrow, though. It's gonna be really awesome.
Wow, what you doing, Josh?
Me mom's coming home tomorrow.
Oh,
Yep, from a long trip tomorrow night, so I'm excited about that. So,
hi Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Just in time for Christmas, Josh.
oh yeah, it's almost Christmas right now, actually.
So
Yeah,
Give me a few more days. I've got to get some presents.
it's all
Yeah,
right.
still.
Yeah, Mr. Deal, Tracy.
yeah.
Okay.
Hi,
Oh,
Jackie.
Hey up.
Hi,
Jack,
Jackie.
what's up?
Get your crash helmet on, Lee.
Need more than that.
No,
Hi, Jeanette.
she's below
Hi,
you,
Josh.
Richard, so I'm
Hey,
saying
girl.
I'm
Promise.
that way.
Hi, Richard. Thanks for
Hey,
that.
I've got no one below me, so I'm fine.
Come on, Jackie, sort him out.
Lee,
Not gonna happen.
shut up.
Come to here, Jackie. Shut up, Lee.
And Gordo, that picture that the monkey. It doesn't look like anything likely because the monkey's too cute. And Lee's not.
I love it when Jackie comes on.
Thanks, Johnny. Love you too.
Oh, dear.
Hello, everyone in chat.
If anybody deserves to be unplugged on a night,
Jackie
it's Lee.
can't see chat because she.
Gordo says, are you going to cope, Tracy, now that Johnny only comes once a year? Santa comes once a year.
I'm hoping it'll make too much of a mess.
It's not from lack of trying.
And then you find it out.
She's got the perfect excuse. She always falls asleep at her desk.
That's like behind your head, brightness.
And screams,
Okay,
"Man!"
cool.
How the hell she falls asleep at her desk?
I know.
No idea.
Cleo.
It's a Clio. All right. I'm trying to work out what it were.
Yeah,
Head down on the desk.
5 Cleo.
Because Jeanette's thing's covering parts of it, and your head's covering the rest of it.
Well, Trey, you can leave that in the boot a few days if you want, the present, because she won't see it. So.
Anybody who goes in that top corner has to move to the left a bit.
Definitely
I
improved.
do like your thumbnail, Gina.
Thank you, Jackie.
Hey, you're getting good
I
at it.
don't know how to move people about.
Yeah, put Leo up there.
Pete says they always thought foreplay was 4 hours of begging.
Is he singing, or does he still think he's talking?
Hey, look, I moved.
He's muted.
He's muted. Cool.
Make a bigger thumbnail now.
I'm muted myself.
Tracy.
Oh, what a shame.
Come on,
Hi,
brother.
Tracy.
You're middle and centre, Josh.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Celebrity
Oh,
squares.
Vomiting squares. I haven't seen that for years. Oh, yeah.
I've
You're
moved Jackie.
you're right beside him.
Johnny's
Oh,
gone
no.
down.
It's
You should
sexy,
do
the
that.
pain in
See
the
if we could have a go
ass.
on the squares.
I don't want to be next to
I don't
Lee.
remember what you had to do.
Or you're not using enough fluid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, everybody has a whoops moment, though, don't they?
I'll tell you what, though, that mug site, honestly, some of them, yeah, they price it $14.99 for a mug, but yeah, some of them are hilarious.
Unless it says mug on it.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of, well, put it this way, there's a lot of swear words on
What's it
mugs.
say on one side? I feel like you turn it round, it says mug.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, there's some that's blunt and straight to the point,
Right.
Left.
Yeah.
In between.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's they are priced at $14.99, but me and Chris were having a field day when we were looking at them.
Yeah, that one for him, that one for her, that one for him, that one for her.
Something about it, like for Father's Day, you're the best father, but you're still a knobhead. That sort of thing. That is sort of just a little bit of a taster, and one that's a bit tame. You know what I mean?
You're a prick, but I like it.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That's sort of just a little bit of a It's
Let me read this out. Tampax has announced that they've been taking the string out of the tampons and replacing it with tinsel. It's for the Christmas period only. With a chance of catching tinsel.
I don't have that problem anymore. Thank God.
Oh dear. So you don't have to provide an escape route anymore.
No. But yeah, that sort of thing ended a while ago.
I don't think you need to go into specifics.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
but that one were a good.
Yeah, so I'll be picking Christine up. Oh, it's Luke's birthday tomorrow. He's having a party at that Acorn now.
Oh,
We've got to be there for 5.
In the morning.
No, PM. Luke gets up about 5 a.m.
I'm
Luke's
only,
hyperactive, so
I'm
the
only
wakes
just
up.
going to sleep then.
Well, Tracy gets to go back to sleep in the morning when she's got Keena ready. She don't have to walk her to school. I've told her she's going to have to keep up with the exercise, Jeanette, though, because she's gone down to about a size 10 now.
She's a perfect 10. And she wears her
What
12.
walking she's been doing? For a week. School and back every day, and then down to Rothwell, back up, down to Rothwell.
That
back up.
is the link to that mug site. Yeah, just have a look. Dead funny. I think they're a bit on pricey side for a mug, but yeah, some at mugs.
Trip to home
Copy it down, Lee. You've got a big mug.
I think I'll get it. I'll fucking got pop out.
I like that one.
That's around the house, evacuating
Right,
room.
Gordon says if you really want to buy tampons for party poppers, all being well.
My daughter, oh crap.
But anyway, if you want to have a laugh, that is a site that Gordo sent me, like the Mr. Men mugs. But
I like this cup that says, "Dad, I love you, but I would only if I would enter the toilet after you."
Was all even snoring.
Oh dear. But yeah, this song
Yeah. Oh,
quite
Top Gun.
quite blank, you know, straight to the point sort of thing. But
I like the Father's Day one.
You know whose fault it is after Mother's Day's cancelled. It's got
You know that
Trump
Father's Day one.
Lee, shut up.
You know
Johnny's
that one?
talking.
I'm always talking, Jackie.
Oh, Dad, thanks for reassuring me. If I ever got kidnapped, they'd bring me back after an hour.
someone.
Oh, this is a good one. Life, making it from one cup of tea to the next.
Gordo, he's not allowed in Asda. I think Jackie is.
Yeah, I may be
Yes,
vegan,
I
but I
am.
want your meat inside of me.
Hey, Jackie, do you know when you go in Asda and Lee's with you, where do you leave him where the trolleys are?
Yeah.
Well,
No, he
allowed
doesn't
in-
go with us.
Put a pound in.
Lee, you're muting me.
But Lee's got a slot for £1.
Yeah, he's got a good head for money, hasn't he?
I go
Got a
to
spot.
Sainsbury's
Yeah.
and Aldi. I haven't been.
This is a good one. If you think my attitude stinks, you should smell my minge. Oh. Your secret Santa thinks you're a dickhead. Dad, you're my hero, but Mum thinks you're a cunt.
I've seen that one. Love conquers all, even snoring.
Here's one. I'm a vegan, but I still love sausage. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
That's a weird
after,
one. Dad, who needs hair when you have a body like yours? Eh?
after this brew, I'm off for my morning poo.
It is. It's like a bloody laxative, isn't it? Coffee. Yeah.
Gingers are for life, not just for Valentine's.
God.
The ginger bend
Oh
over, it's not-
boy.
Chris liked this one. Chris liked this one in particular. My son is a cunt. He gets it from his father.
I like this one. Not feeling very talky today. Off you, fuck.
I like that one. Yeah, I stuck
I
9
look
cream
at that one. I wish I was furloughed.
I stuck 9 cream eggs up my bum.
Hey?
That's another one. Oh,
I like that one. Happy Father's Day, sugar tits. That's for it's that Nessie off bloody. Oh.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh
Right.
man.
Yeah, them from Wales.
Y'all ready for Christmas already?
No.
I'm not either, but I'm ready for a holiday.
I like that one. Dad, if you think this mug is crap, you should see care home.
How else should I put it on the right way?
Leak it behind a sign where you belong.
You know, they've got a silly bang one here. Bang, and your hair is gone.
She's gone.
I like that one. If you first few ducks at sea, call Dad.
It are only
Oh,
in July.
Oh, that's a saucy one. I may be vegan, but I want your meat inside me.
That's 3 clean. I've got me. That
But
one's
yeah,
clean now.
I'm not buying any, Jeanette. Not 15 quid, but they're funny.
I'm gonna say that's why I said to Chris. I says they're dead funny. We were laughing about it this afternoon. I says, but they're a bit overpriced if you ask me.
I like that one. Children are like farts. You can only tolerate your own.
It is the dead funny side. If you want to laugh, go and have a look at it. I'm like Johnny.
Johnny on the day in the office. That's a funny one.
I'll begrudge paying 15 quid for a mug,
No, I wouldn't pay that much either.
but it's a laugh.
Oh, that's a funny one. Today I don't feel like doing anything, but I do that Thomas Shelby.
But yeah, they've got some good mugs. Don't get me wrong, but I think
That's
they
a
are
good one.
they
Who
are
knew
overpriced.
something fabulous that comes from your ball sack? Oh, they're brilliant. I'm saving that webpage. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
John, I'm gonna do it with you, brother. I don't know.
I bookmarked it because I thought, well, I've got to share this site with everybody. It's a good laugh, you know. I don't think anybody in the right mind would order off it because they are on price side.
Who said people are in the right
I'll
minds
do
when
you
you're
a deal
ordering
for
them?
$9.99. I'll do exactly the same, but it'll be permanent marker.
But,
So let's
you
go.
know, I mean, for a mug,
Good old
£15.
Sharpie.
I've got Sharpies.
Yeah, I've got a load of Sharpies.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
I have somewhere around this room in a tub.
Yeah,
Have you?
somewhere being
Not letting me go. The brand new ones. He's too heavy.
Pile of rubbish he's got behind they'll be in that pile of rubbish he's got behind the radiator that's
Oh,
accumulated.
that's all cleared up. It's got a bin now.
That's okay.
The hell?
No, pub. It's got a new bin.
Wonders never sees.
Yeah, it's all cleared up, and he says he's got a bin.
Whether he uses it is another matter.
There you go. Look, just to prove it, he's got a bin.
Yeah,
And I'm
but if you
using
did
it.
2 minutes in that
There's
room,
not
it'd
much
be-
on the
That'd be a
floor
pile of
now.
rubbish 6 foot high.
No, look.
Yeah. There's still bits of matchstick all over the floor.
Yeah. That's why the dog doesn't go up there.
You're a right good shot with that. Then.
Bloody hell,
He'll suck 'em up with that Hoover.
That's the layout, Hoover.
Yeah, at least he ain't got a chip on his shoulder.
You're not
The whole
taking
floor-
my Hoover upstairs and bust it.
I've already got a Hoover. I've got a Hoover under the layout.
That's how you bust the last Hoover.
I'm going to make you dizzy now. Put something
Yeah,
in
you're
place.
supposed to empty your vac every now and again.
Yeah, I was up at 10 tonight.
Where actually are you now? Are you in the loft?
Oh,
Lee?
Hoover's not picking up.
No, I'm
That's
in
why you emptied
the
it.
room where the other layout is.
Blimey.
In the distance, you can see Partness's garage.
Are you going to pop your head out the hole wherever the hole's gone? Where's the hole gone?
It's gone. It's got Parkness's garage is on it.
Well,
Yeah, Richard's dying for you to get.
I'm dying for you to pop up out that hole.
Yeah, go on, Lee. Get stuck and we'll all have a good laugh.
You're in work
I wanna see it
tomorrow.
pop
I'm
out your
going
hole.
live at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Here,
The
partner,
baby
start
and
looking for the clutch for that clear, man.
There'll be a mysterious
60
live.
quid.
There's a live going to be
Yeah.
where
I
it's
paid
Could have got it
be.
cheaper, but it didn't, the guy didn't want to wait.
210 for mine, but it's a pack performance. Well,
Yeah, but
performance, all right. Straight
but
through
yours is-
mystery performance.
Yours is a Japanese SUV. We're talking a little French hatchback. Bit of a difference.
Oh yeah, just a bit. Yeah, he ran me this morning today. He said, "I'm just putting his front suspension back on." Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
you need to do.
Been literally in bits, that car. All front gone, engine dropped, all that. It's had a nightmare for job.
I did actually take engine out to do it.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah,
Well,
if you
not
drop the
completely
whole
out.
lot,
Lifted
see,
and
it's easier with
turned,
it out. Yeah,
lifted
it's
and
easier with
turned it to
everything
the
out.
right. Yeah. Just the flip through on the side, and the main support underneath is right across where
Yeah,
it is. So
it's like a
you've got to
subframe or a support beam.
You showed me. Is that the clutch? It just looks like a big yo-yo. They're not very big at all. Tiny little thing, really. That size of a record.
It got ghosted.
Yeah, sounds about
Richard.
right.
We got what?
You were looking up.
Yeah, I was wondering what their noise, a funny noise.
Oh,
Must be
Oh,
seagulls.
No, I'm in this. Richard, where I am now
Outside
is one of
a weird old
another
loft.
room in the house. There's 3 bedrooms in this house upstairs and 1 bedroom downstairs. And this is a spare bedroom, 1 spare
Granny flat.
bedroom.
so
But
you're on
not the-
top floor then, Richard.
Sorry?
You're on top floor.
Yes.
Well, there shouldn't be no making a noise above you.
Well, I have a loft, a small loft above, but it's only a small one. You know, it's
Probably Lee. Is Lee moving in with you there?
I've never been up there.
No,
Obviously,
Richard's in-
I presume it's
Richard's
just
Give it 2 days, it might be
on a
slow.
space, I don't know.
Penthouse.
Cold.
Yeah, Richard's in penthouse.
That's what it advertised as, yeah. I just
You
call
know,
it a
so I
loft.
lived in a flat where it was the top of the house, like his is. But then you went up these tiny steps in the corner, and they were the most narrowest bathroom you've ever seen in your life. I'm 6 foot odd, so I used to walk with my head like that. But really long
Yeah,
space, the bath,
we
the
clear it
actual
were like Hunchback. The bells,
tiny
bells.
step.
That was just as
bathroom.
That's why it won't be a crick in his neck for years.
yeah, the
I
Hunchback.
rented it because the council told me I'd be waiting months to get a flat. Because the first time I put my name down for a flat at council and that. And then I'd only been there 3 weeks, and they offered me a 2-bedroom flat.
Well, on your Tracy likes that. Hey, oh, who's gone, Josh again? Your
Josh
Tracy
gone.
likes that light with mugs on.
Yeah, the only thing that annoys me about this place is all the steps to get to it.
And there's no lift.
No.
Oh,
I think
Oh,
all
no.
exercise you're getting.
Sorry?
I think all exercise you'll be getting.
Yeah. It's
No, I can't. It's all right getting up, going up. But don't like coming down the stairs.
It's a fair hike.
yeah.
Oh no.
This is the thing, though. You know, like when you apply for any benefits and you have to go for this assessment. Now, I've been told this before. They try to catch it out. So I think it was when my PIPs were up for renewal. I go to this in his local area for this assessment.
Oh yeah, I've had a few of them.
So woman comes and she says, oh, the room where you've got to go for your assessment is up on either 2nd or 3rd floor. She says, do you mind if we take lift up? And I went, yeah, I do, actually. I says, look at it this way. I says, covering all of the eventualities, if you have a fire, that means I've got to come downstairs and I can't.
Yeah, you got them there.
You've got to watch them.
They always
Yeah,
say don't
yeah.
lose the fire, don't they? Building
And
fire,
I
don't
got told that they'll try and catch you out. And she says, if they say to you, do you mind taking lift up? Just say to them, well, actually, I do, because in the event of a fire, that's first thing they do. They shut lifts
It
off.
shouldn't be that way. They should just look at your medical records and leave you the hell alone. Simple as that. But they
So
try
anyway-
and stress you out with these bloody annual reviews. Or every
So
2 to
anyway,
3 year review.
I think
Stress
it
you out to death, literally.
when we
Not
tried.
helping disabled people, they're killing half of them. Most people commit suicide because they feel so fucking bad going through the assessments.
So anyway, she says to me, oh, hang on a minute, I'll go and see if there's any rooms free downstairs. They're all free.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
she found the
Well, the
further
house shut
on
off there.
away from the.
And you
Take
think
the
you're
mouth up, Richard.
in the room going. You think you're having the assessment in the room. You're not. They're assessing you the minute you walk through the damn door.
Yeah. So anyway, she says, she says, I found a room downstairs that's free, but it was furthest away from where we were. So basically, I kept
Right,
having
yeah.
to stop. And by the time I got to room, I was crying. Because
That's
It's
not
stress-
missing a beat. That's it. That's that train been serviced. It's
This-
ready to
Shut
go
up,
into
Blake.
service.
that much that I started having a panic attack because she made me walk all this way down this corridor. And by the time I got to room, I was stressed out. I started having a panic attack. I was sobbing. Chris will tell you, I was sobbing my heart out. She kept saying, do you want me to get you a drink of water? She knew that she'd stressed me out.
You crossed the line, yeah.
Yeah. And
Stupid idiot.
Hey,
kept
man,
saying,
them top are paid to kick you off. They get more money to
Yeah.
kick you.
anyway, so
They work to a tally. I'm telling you now.
you take a minute. I'll go and get you a drink of water. And I think she were concerned about me, genuinely concerned about me. And I says, it's I can't walk that far, and because you made me walk that far, it's made me have a panic attack. I told her straight. So anyway, yeah, if you have
Well,
to
you
go,
know the minute you start talking to them whether they're a tosser or not.
yeah, I got told that one about lift. If they try and say, we've got to go up whatever floor, but you've got to go up in lift. That's first thing that they shut off in the that they should have a fire. So that means if they were to have a fire, I'd have to come downstairs. I says, no, I can't do it. And this is another thing, they ask on your form, is there any specific request? And one of them was, the one and only, can I have a downstairs room? So it's obvious they don't listen to you.
No, they felt, right, we can get
No, they never do. You have to keep reminding people like that.
But yeah,
But like I say, anything to do with government is all scum. Simple as that.
but yeah, so just remember that one. If you have to go for an assessment, you want a downstairs room, and yeah,
You can't do less either.
Them as I say, that was first thing she said to me. I said,
I
no,
told
I'm
them
not.
straight when I went on Universal Credit, they tried to make me go for another assessment. Wait, no. So I've got a fucking letter here in black and white. I'm not due to go till August 2023. If you want me to go any time before that, you can piss off. So you're not stressing me out. I said, you know something about me, you won't kill me.
Lee, can you come and sort Lucy out, please? Sorry, Johnny and Jeanette.
I know what I'm dealing with, so.
Yeah, but you've got to.
Don't be
to
thundering down
learn.
the stairs.
You've got to
If you've got
learn.
any mental health issues, they'll fucking try and put you over edge to where you want to fucking put
Yeah.
yourself. You don't give a
But-
fuck.
Can't hear the elephant yet coming
If
downstairs.
you arrive on a dinghy, you get 5-star hotel, all the mental health issue and NHS treatment you need, and you don't have to wait in a queue for it
Oh,
either.
here it comes now. I can hear it.
But yeah, it's all wrong.
Now.
But I mean, I look at it this way.
They've let an army in, basically. 400,000 people have arrived on dinghies
I look at it this way. I've worked
I
all
love
my
Army.
life, most of
All
it full
trucks,
time.
you know, just
I've
an
paid into
illegal
the
entry, really.
system. I've paid into the system, so why shouldn't I get something back?
Have you seen what's got? The bloody took up loads of hotels in Skegness and basically put Skegness down the fucking toilet. All residents are all protesting it lot over there.
I saw a thing. I don't know where it were on, and it says that they were kicking paying guests out so they could as asylum seekers.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
there's
get
one-
255
There's a posh
per
hotel
room.
near me, and they filled that up and with asylum seekers, and they're all sat outside all day now, drinking and smoking.
They
You know,
did a
it's a
deal
really
with the
posh
Holiday
hotel.
Inn company that every time they move them from one of their hotels to another, their fucking hotels get done up for free.
Unbelievable.
But this is the thing, you know, kicking paying guests out that have paid.
Yeah.
You
They were
know,
literally protesting at Skegness Town Hall, all carrying on. They were meeting about it, and the actual councillors ended up walking out of the thing because they just got overwhelmed by people shouting.
Oh, you went down there, Johnny. Love a good
Got a little bit
protest.
skeggy. Not out. And you got all bloody foreigners just sat there at wall watching all kids going in and out of bloody rides and stuff. They think of children as a piece of meat, don't they?
but you
Most
know,
of them are Albanians. Then we're not Albanian ain't even at war with anybody. They're part of NATO. They're part of European Union. They should be able to just come through via, legal channels, not just fucking turn up on a boat. Imagine them all texting their friends, "Oh, get up next dinghy. The Ritz Hotel's nice."
And I bet they don't have to go up steps.
Army camps did them, but they all started setting fire to army camps, saying it was substandard living. It's all right for us soldiers, though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
it's ridiculous. And they've only bought this. What is it, Marston or whatever? Somewhere this where they're putting them asylum.
Marston Hall, isn't it?
They've only bought it to. You know, through the, you know, how can I put it? I says to Chris, I says, well, they want to thank the lucky stars they're in this country in the first place.
It's costing about $5 million a week to
you know, you know, you've got somewhere to lay your head, you've got meals provided for you, you know what I mean? No, you know, it's no good. Like,
yeah, but if you come back from war, right, you've run, you know, after your country, you've ended up with mental health problems because of what you've been through in wars and that, and then they fucking just leave you on the street today.
This is it. I mean,
Elephant coming up the stairs now.
when you hear all these stories, ex-military that are suffering from PTSD, and they've not done anything. They've not done anything.
No.
You know what I mean? And sort of, my heart goes out to them because we don't know them people, but they fought for our country.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We wouldn't be here otherwise.
They fought for our country. They've fought for our safety. And
well,
yet,
remember that Liverpool bomber where the taxi driver actually pulled up at an hospital instead? Remember, we were going to blow up the bloody Liverpool Cathedral.
Oh, he was going to blow up the hospital. The women's hospital in Liverpool.
And then pretended to be a Christian and all that. Got into the point where we were actually having meals with Christian families. And then he planned it all, and then the taxi driver thought there's something not right here. And he pulled up at a hospital instead, jumped out the taxi, boom.
Hey, I tell you what egged me.
So he got into the country illegally twice.
Yeah, Johnny, that was the women's Liverpool hospital.
The same thing, but they were this guy, and he were wanted. I think anyway, he were wanted. So he ended up coming to Britain, right? And he ended up being admitted to a hospital. And because they got like a bolo art on him, and he got all these tattoos, they checked his tattoos and said, well, this is Guy. but that's not the name he's using, right? You know, this is beyond belief. He reckons that while he was in the hospital drugged him and did them tattoos on his body. Honestly to God.
Yeah, I believe you.
You know, we'll
got a tattoo department.
yeah, that were his defence. You know, and they've shown you him wheeling him into court, and he looked all pitiful, and he were in this wheelchair, and he got oxygen and everything on. But yeah, that were his defence. When they admitted him to hospital, they drugged him, and they tattoos on his arms and his body.
I'm back.
How stupid is that? And this says, well, there's one way to.
On his knuckles in biro.
There's one way to sort this, and this is one.
Intercity.
It's the Intercity, but which one?
Richard
should
I know.
know.
I'm lucky I haven't figured out the Intercity.
Yeah, it's Intercity. Which Intercity is it? You should know which one it is with the front, Richard.
Class 56.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you held the number up to camera.
Yeah.
Anyway,
idiot.
I didn't know anyway.
When it all comes down to it,
that was hidden. I bought that at a train show when I was up in the loft. I hid it from Jackie for 2 months.
Anyway,
because I paid 60 quid for it.
Shut up about it anyway.
Yeah,
Tim
says it's class 56. So anyway, they more or less said to him, well, we'll sort this once and for all. We'll do your fingerprints and we'll take a DNA sample. Anyway, it come back, it were this guy that we wanted, right? And he said it weren't him. And even though it were conclusive with fingerprints and a DNA sample, he still was swearing it weren't him.
A joke.
And it makes you laugh how some people, you know, they got him back to rights. They got him up, line and sinker. But it was still denying. It was still denying after fingerprints and DNA tests that they got it all wrong. It weren't him. You know what I mean? Science don't lie.
No.
Yeah. You know, the length some people will go to get away, you know. But I just forget what he were on, like, most wanted or something. And anyway, for some reason, it ended up back in UK.
Yeah, his name was Derek Accorder.
And it were only because they were admitted to hospital that they thought, hey, oh, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like when you're most wanted, they notify all, like, hospitals around country, look out for this fella. And obviously, you know, hey, oh, there's some amiss here. This is that fella that they're looking for. You know what I mean? No, me. No, it's not me.
No,
we were chatting about that before, haven't we, Jeanette? About Most Haunted.
Oh, yeah.
I used to you know when you used to do the live ones in the room when you say, oh, somebody say, oh, I can see the clock moving and thinking, oh, fucking.
And every single program, he used to get possessed.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
you know that Blue Peter that used to scream every fucking 5 minutes.
Yvette Fielding.
Yvette Fielding, that's it.
No,
yeah,
I
mean, this sort of, how can I put it? Acting and this poor acting, if you know what I mean. And he was a very, very, very poor actor. You know what I mean? When you get possessed, you know, he was going, oh. You don't do that when you get possessed.
Go away.
Go away.
But yeah, you know what I mean. You know,
it's off, your breath smells.
I watch a lot of paranormal and ghost hunting and whatever, and you know what I mean. The real deal is you form a circle and you get them to like so you can't be took over, if you know what I mean. Like a blessing type of thing. You all stand in a circle. And
I watch a channel called Curiosity Incorporated, right? And he deals in antiques and stuff. He was clearing out a house, right? And he found some like urns, you know, with ashes in.
Yeah.
In this little cabinet thing. And when he opened them, in the bottom of it, there were a fucking Ouija board.
They
found these two random urns in the house, just in the cupboard with a bloody Ouija board there as well.
That is one thing. Never in a million years, I would never ever touch a Ouija board.
I have done as a kid. Only one made up one that we'd.
I've never been to a.
Only done it once. Never again.
I've never been to a psychic. I've never been to a medium. And that is one thing.
I had my girlfriend on my knee, so I got to give her a squeeze every time she jumped.
We did one when we were about 18 in a graveyard, and one of my mates had some graveyards used to have these old spike railings round, like little picket fence, and he fell over drunk, and his foot went right through one of these spikes.
Like the picket fence.
And everybody there said, "Leave him, he's the chosen one."
Yeah, I watch a lot of paranormal things, and I often say to Chris, well, they'll give me nightmares, but I know that I'm safe. You know what I mean? I've never dabbled in a cult, or I've never had a Ouija board session. I've never even been to a medium.
You've got your own poltergeist anyway in that house. Keep smacking Chrissy kitchen.
Got several. But yeah, I'd never sort of dabble in that kind of thing because it's not safe.
When he felt that dark, cold feeling down his back, but it turned out to an ice cube.
But yeah, Derek Cole were biggest fraud going.
Oh well, what is fake ass shit?
And it weren't as if it were believable. Harry were acting. It
the live ones were even more funny. Though.
Yeah, it were a fraud, and it were the worst actor going. You know what I mean?
It's really going. Oh, I can see a child in the corner. Where? What are you sniffing? I can't see shit.
But yeah, it's like. Can you remember? Chris went to ruins of a what were it? An abbey.
Roach Abbey.
Yeah, he went to Roach Abbey. Now he took this photograph, right? And this is the sort of thing that I'm on about. It used to be obviously a monastery. Now, when Chris zoomed in on it and he sent it to Urbexy, and Urbexy will back me up on this. When you zoomed into it, it looked like in one of the windows there were a monk.
Yeah, I've seen this.
That was the sort of thing you can't make
as long as it wasn't me.
That was just purely by accident, right?
Sometimes you only get stuff showing up like that because it's a frozen moment in time rather than.
But yeah, you know what I mean. He were taking pictures of the abbey and the ruins, and he went, "Hang on a minute." And he zoomed the picture in and he sent it to me, and it looks like a monk standing at the window. That sort of thing you can't make up.
I've got hound and dog, hound and wolf. They're from the States. They do a lot of paranormal stuff, and they've got the glow balls and everything. And they're fun to watch them.
Quite a lot of channels on YouTube, isn't there, where they do all that and that.
Yeah, I've got paranormal. There's paranormal.
They have these radios that crackle and make noises, and I just think, what a load of nonsense.
Yeah,
that is true, Richard.
Don't like what Lee looks at.
You'll have to look back through his photograph. And they did it unintentional. I mean, it was just taking pictures of these ruins. And it weren't sort of till he zoomed it in, you could see like it looks like a monk standing at window.
Yeah. Yeah, things like that you can understand, but
What channel was
it's
it?
simple
I was watching.
people with
Seen 'em, didn't you,
concentrated
Johnny?
I was
radio.
watching
Yeah, I've seen 'em, yeah.
Australia.
You need to see a psychiatrist if you think there's something going on there.
There was a
There's-
channel in Australia I was
they're
watching.
deluded.
But yeah, you
Fair
know
play.
that were an unintentional capture.
Yeah.
So that video doesn't exist.
That's basically same as Chris has just said. When you go looking for things, it don't
You know what
happen.
it is? They say when it's close and that they've moved on to the next plane, so they're living out of a different time zone to us. So you can only catch stuff like that through photographs.
We were driving over A59 one night, and it was near where you've probably never heard of it, but there's a load of golf balls on A59 near blubber houses. They come with satellite
Yeah, I've
things
seen them.
called Oriel.
Is it
Oh, yeah,
Filingdales?
yeah.
Filingdales.
And
We drove up this hill, and it was dark. It was late at night, and there was a woman stood at the side of the road. And I thought, bloody hell, who's that? And we turned around and went back, and she disappeared. Couldn't find her anywhere.
Yeah.
And it was a woman with
Yeah.
jeans on and a white t-shirt.
But it's
No
them
cars, no
things
nothing.
that you can't explain. But you didn't drive through that way to see somebody standing outside at road.
No, I coming back from Harrogate. It was late at night. And she was just stood at the side of the road, and I says, we should stop because she might be brought down or something. And we spun back round, and nothing. No, there were no cars there, and she just disappeared. And you could see for miles around in fields, and it was bizarre. Because I thought, blimey, we didn't knock her over, and she's gone on a bloody fence, actually.
Bloody hell, God, now you can afford to have an electric blanket on.
And we were looking everywhere, and we couldn't find it.
I'm not finding that funny. Have you seen what the comment Gordo put? Two
But-
things you can see from Lee's space.
No, you can see from space Grace Wall of China and Lee's head.
I'm slowly falling out with you, Gordo.
You should know what it's like now by now.
Nice
yeah.
one, Gordo.
I should know what
But yeah.
Gordo's like.
Sponsorship from Turtle Wax.
I can crack.
But yeah, the most believable are the unintentional. If that
Correct.
makes any sense.
All this nonsense of going into parks with crackling radios and flashing lasers. Honestly.
A load of rubbish.
But it's,
It is.
it's like there's certain things that have happened in this house that you can't explain, if you know what I mean. You can't explain it away. Like volume going right down, and then you turn it back up, and then next minute it's gone right down again.
When I lived at home, we had a
That's
mirror
called
fall
sitting
off
on
the
the
wall,
remote.
and you probably think, well, so what, big deal. But the screw that were holding it on must have been about 7 inch long. In fact, probably next door neighbour had a coat hung on the other side of the screen. They were massive. And it had a big chain on it. And then one night, it was just on floor, smashed, and the screw was still in wall, and it was on a chain. And we can't, to this day, explain that.
But it's like
Wow.
little things. I mean, like Callum's had his Xbox turn on in middle at night, but no,
That might be an update. That could be an
He
update.
always brings his handset down when he comes at night. He brings his phone down. You know what I mean? He's got no way of turning it on or anything. And he woke up one night. It woke him up because it had turned on.
No.
And it's sort of like,
Weird.
yeah. And then there was this particular night. I mean, I used to come down a lot when I couldn't
Sounds like
sleep.
somebody was trying to hack the Xbox to get it to switch on.
Anyway, there was this particular night. I come downstairs. I stopped down for about an hour till I'm feeling a bit more sleepy. And I was going upstairs, and I always put light on. I never go upstairs in dark or anything, because knowing my luck, I'd break my neck. But anyway, I went up this particular night, and you go up one set of stairs, go across the landing, and then up another set of stairs. And it were on the second set of stairs. I was just near it top, and I heard this bloke say, hello. And I know it weren't Chris because he were asleep and Callum were asleep. So how come I heard a bloke's voice? So anyway, Chris had gone to bed this particular afternoon and he was asleep, and all of a sudden, right in his ear, he heard somebody say, hello. Right in his ear, and it startled him awake.
Have you ever tried figuring out what was on that land before your houses were built? You never know.
But the thing is, there were an old fella lived here before us, and he died. He didn't die in this house; he died in hospital. But
yeah, sometimes the souls.
Yeah, it's like I've watched a lot of paranormal, and it's because they've got a connection to a certain place. You know what I mean?
Ready to go a lot of time.
You know, obviously, probably he loved this house that much, and he lived here for that long, and his wife, he lived here with his wife, and then all of a sudden, you know, she passed away, he passed away. Some people or some spirits have got a connection.
Yeah.
So, you know, and Chris has had no end of taps on back of his chair or on back of his neck or.
Hey, I bet it'd freak you out if your chair started reclining.
I've come down one morning and it's in recline position.
So I don't want the dog.
Yeah. The dog changed it over.
We had a tumble dryer in shed when I used to live home, and one night the door just came open on that, and obviously it was probably just the spring. It must have been just slightly closed, but not enough. And I showed it to a woman at work, and she's well into all this stuff. And she said, oh my God, it's something paranormal and all this. So following night, my toolbox with her. I got some fishing wire, wound it into the shed, and I started pulling on it and lifted my toolbox lid open and closed. And I altered the CCTV camera. So it said 3:30 a.m. when really it was about 10 o'clock at night, and I was just outside the shed pulling on it. I showed her that video and she was amazed. She's at it. You've definitely got something in your shed. I've been looking at all this.
Hiya, Keith. How are you? Yeah, you know what I mean? I've watched a lot of paranormal programs where it says like certain, because his name was Charles, and he's probably got a connection to this house, and yeah, you know what I mean? Even though he's passed on, his soul's still here, if you know what I mean.
Here, yeah.
But
that reminds me, I didn't tell you this earlier, where you're sat now,
yeah,
bag,
yeah,
flew up and said, biscuit was here, tucker were on here, both looked up like that.
Oh dear. Did you hear that? I've got my bag with my medication. You know how big that bag is. It says, and Biscuit were over there and Tucker were over there. It says, and all of a sudden it come flying off. It says Tucker and Biscuit like lifted their head up and looked across. But they say like animals has got like a fifth sense or sixth sense or whatever.
Really.
You know what I mean? When there's something a bit dodgy, or you know, they
I don't know if you got cancer or you're not well and that because they're up your ass.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this is the thing. I were reading an article, and it were this bloke had adopted this dog, right? And sort of very, very soon after adopting it, it had stand looking at this wall, you know, right up to this wall, right? Now, he said his next door neighbour had 2 cats and they'd both passed away. So for some reason, or they'd gone into a nursing home or something like that. Anyway, a few weeks after adopting this dog, it'd sit, this is wall, it'd sit right, like just sitting there looking at wall, and it were freaking him out. So they took it to dog to vets and says, no, there's nothing wrong with dog. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly healthy. So he does no more. It was still doing it. Anyway, he gets stethoscope and he puts stethoscope up to wall and he could hear these noises coming from inside this wall, right? And it's not paranormal. It's like the senses that dogs and cats have.
Yeah.
So anyway, he says, I could hear this noise. So he says, it started like dismantling wall, but they were all like, you know, like we have like up in loft, that itchy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, fiberglass.
I think it rinsed states. They've got it in walls and they were having to pull all this out and God knows what else. And he like literally had to demolish one wall. And it was a little kitten that was stuck in space in wall. And they don't know how it survived because this next door neighbour.
A lot of houses in America, though, they have air vents, don't they? Through floors going vents from room to room to room.
But yeah, that is a true story. They don't know how it survived. He says he put it under tap because it rolled dusty and manky and whatever. He get it something to eat, get it something to drink, and he says, right, next step, take it to vets. But apart from being a little dehydrated and a bit, you know, underweight, perfectly fine. And he ended up adopting that same kitten. But it was funny, weren't it? That dog would not move from that wall. And his toes were like literally touching wall. And he says he'd sit there for hours and hours and hours, just, you know, focused on this.
Dogs can't tell you what's going on. I bet the dog knew there were a cat in the wall.
Yeah. And he said, I mean, he said that to the naked ear, he couldn't hear anything. It was only when he got like he borrowed somebody's stethoscope or something and he like on wall, he says, and it only then
he could hear a little bit.
He could hear a noise, but he couldn't determine what it was. So he knew there was something there, but he didn't know where it were.
So he kept that
I'll be out at that time later.
Well, so he kept that kitten.
Yeah.
No problem.
And you got a dog and a cat now.
I may still be on because we're being on the paid version of StreamYard. I'm trying to. The reason I'm going live, I want to beat me 5-hour stream.
But yeah, that just goes to show you, and I was just trying to prove a point that they've got dogs and cats, for that matter, have got like a sixth sense, and that dog knew and could hear that kitten in that wall.
Bloody lights on at this time of night. She's got all my Christmas light stuff flashing in bloody front of me. Watching my car on camera and it keeps going. Bloody Christmas lights.
But yeah, that is a true story, and he didn't want to adopt it because you know, we were on his own. He'd got
the hedges lighting up. Look.
Oh wow!
Lighting the bloody thing up.
So yeah, that is 100% a true story.
Well, he's supposed to put them on for 2 hours to save the electric. It's been on about 5.
He felt that sorry for it that he ended up adopting the cat. So that was sort of, you know, if you want your heartstrings tugged at, read that story. 100% true. And he ended up he didn't want to adopt it, but he couldn't part with it.
Lucy's being weird lately. She keeps on looking up at the top of the garden, but there's nothing. We can't see anything though.
Gordo says makes for amusing reading. Devon Online. Exeter Carnival float offends. Oh dear. Let's have a look at this.
That's yet another example of political correctness gone mad.
Another Karen.
Another Karen.
Hi, Callum.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello, Callum.
Hello, Lee.
There was hello, monkey boy.
By Nunsford Nutters.
Nunsford Nutters?
What's the caption for the photo?
Oh.
Exeter Carnival. Carnival more like.
Oh, so you're missing your Sheffield Butter then? Oh. See you all.
They've revoked. It says Exeter has revoked the Floats Award following complaints and said there are serious lessons.
This is the winning question. A rainbow dinosaur thought to be a nod to the flag of the LGBTQ plus community held a sign that read Megasaurus.
Oh dear.
Well, people who complaining must be dinosaurs. That's ridiculous.
Oh dear. Do you know, I think a lot of people need a transplant to Uma. You know what I mean?
Need a brain transplant.
Yeah, Lee, get there. You'll need a brain.
I
never had one.
I never had one.
So you can go and get one then. Now.
You need to
I
get the
don't think
Wizard
it'd
of
be a good
Oz's
idea.
dress.
If you had half a brain, it'd be dangerous.
First video on Edison I've ever knackered up. I can't believe a video where knackered up on Edison there.
Well, you're supposed to check the videos before you upload them.
No, I did check it before when I was in the edit, when I put it all together before I finalised it. Everything was found, sound was fine, everything. Done the export of it, and then uploaded it.
Did you check the finished video before you uploaded it?
Yeah, and the sound was there. Put it up to YouTube, and the sound disappeared.
Strange. Obviously, a YouTube problem.
I've obviously heard your Liverpool accent.
Yeah, they probably muted all audio.
I wonder if they did have Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss on the float.
Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss.
That used to be my nickname.
I wonder why.
That don't quite sound right.
Leeds answer to Russell Brand.
He can make anything. Chris can make anything not sound right.
But anyway, same as I say, it makes. Well, it don't make you laugh, but it sort of leaves you scratching your head.
These lasted the entire.
You know, some people just haven't got a humorous side. You know what I mean?
Two left to do.
You know what I mean? It's while we saw the funny side, you know, you've got some Karens saying, "Oh, it were offensive."
Oh, a lot of people find me offensive.
But you know what I mean? I mean, not everybody's like us, and not, and you know, we. I mean, you know, we can honestly say we've got a sense of humour. Nah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's he doing, Lee?
I've got to have a sense of humour. Living with Lee.
Do me more fun climbing frames.
What are them, miniature pallets?
No, it's going to be one of them.
A beehive?
No, it's a climbing frame.
All right.
You'll all see. I'm still scratch building most of it.
Have you not put your class 56 on track?
It won't go. The track I've cleaned, it won't go on the inner. It's got to go on the outer because the inner track is not got wide enough curves. The outer's wider.
So it gets to a curve, and
but it will be getting run next couple of days, Richard. You will see a running.
Yeah, go flying through the window.
The 56 runs well on this layout.
Gordo says, interview me, you need a medal, Jackie.
Thank you.
That's what carriages have got. One of the carriages.
Yeah, that's
Talk about a train wreck.
Yeah, it's a Pullman, yeah.
Callum.
Night, Callum.
What were you saying to your dad about maths? Something about you got an exam or something?
It's something you never see a class 56 pulling though.
Oh, I heard you saying something.
No,
This is one I have got. Richard, this is an old trade, but I haven't got the motor for it.
Oh, that's the Midland Pullman.
Yeah. I've had it since a kid, but I can't get the replacement motor for it.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's not going to go so far without wheels.
I've got wheels. I've got wheels. I can put wheels in it. I've got all of them. I can rebuild it, but I can't find. It needs a motor.
You know, I hear the nursery rhyme, the wheels on the bus go round and round.
I've got wheels for it.
It weren't a big success in real life, the Midland Pullman.
No,
Then you're gonna have to put a hamster in it.
Get an hamster to pull it.
I'll tell you what I have got is Richard.
They put a mini wheel in it so it goes round in it.
This was the thing.
It was in the Hornby set.
Internet hasn't gone off, and neither this. All night.
This was the thing. Lee asked me last night to do him a logo. Now, one specification was it's got to be featuring the Flying Scotsman. So there you go. So I had to Google Flying Scotsman and find a yeah.
Should have gone on my channel. I have about 10 videos of Flying Scotsman.
But I didn't want a cartoon version. I wanted
got a video of Sir Nigel Gresley.
The real thing. So yeah, I had to go on Google.
That's good, sir. Done a good job on that.
Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
You see, this is
It's
what
really good.
I'll do anything for anybody. Anybody asks me, and I know that Lee appreciates what I do.
Yeah, I
He's
do.
said thank you several times for me. You know what I mean? I don't.
And if he didn't, I'd have kicked his head in. His head would be a football.
But well, you know what I'm saying, Jackie. You know what I mean. It just asked me, "Can you do me a new logo?" Because
yeah, but I lost my temper.
No,
the one that I got previous, you know, when I first started out, the stickers that I've got, it don't stand out. You know what I mean? Then I did the one with Kate. When you're doing a logo, it's got to stand out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind doing it.
That's better.
But a certain person will bugging me and bugging me and bugging me. Are you done it yet? Are you done it yet? Are you done it yet? You know what I mean? And that's one thing. Well, I know you. Yeah, Lee knows.
No.
Yeah, they
do.
We all know. We all know what you're on about.
Are you getting on? Have you done them yet? You know what I mean? I don't like to be put under pressure. If somebody's asking me to do something, I'll do it when I'm ready, not when, you know.
You do them when you're ready, not when they're wanting.
The camera would just set really low. The camera, that's better.
It's like my thumbnail I've created for tomorrow's live stream.
I think it's just missed.
It's actually a brilliant thumbnail. I've started Googling pictures, and do you know what picture I Googled?
What?
The Polar Express.
See you later,
I found a picture of Polar Express going over a bridge.
I could know.
That's what I've used.
She says, I'm thinking of making myself some mint hot chocolate, but got a feeling you'll be gone. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer anyway, Crypto.
I give you a point. I supposed to just put up that.
But
must be quite
word
an
of
old
advice
video.
I gave to Lee, that's one word of advice I gave to Lee. I says, just use your imagination. That's if it's got any. You know what I mean?
I must have if
you can get a pile of McDonald's stickers and sticks and make them look like something, then you've got to give him credit on that.
But you know what I'm saying, Johnny? It's like with my new logo.
You could get a load of little sticks, put them together, and make them look like something completely different. You know what I mean? So you've got.
The thing is, like, let's say,
I look at it, this play area I'm doing, this is going to be pushing me because it's going to be a climbing frame, but it's going to have monkey bars on it and everything. I am taking my scratch builds.
I've got the real version of that in my back garden. It's got towers, bridges.
This is going to be slightly like that. It's going to have balancing bars, everything, but it's going to take time to build it.
The thing is,
rock climbing bloody things on it.
The thing is, like when I let's say I Google Flying Scotsman, right? There was loads of pictures out there, and I scroll through them and I think, yeah, that looks good. That'll look good on. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. When I say use your imagination, you don't.
Yeah, you've done really well, Jeanette.
Don't stick anything up. Just take your time, you know, and look what works for you. And that's the reason why I've done myself another logo.
Yeah, it looks good, that one as well.
It does
look good. If you're lurking, Mrs. Mullins, right? The car's back on road now, so if you want to come back over, you can. She's been waiting for my car to be back on road so she can come back over.
No.
Right, I'm going to get going, guys. Don't forget, Baking live stream tomorrow night. Two things.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying it. Hey, by the way, how long do these take to set before you can eat them?
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the Santa Art brownies first, but I'm just going to make the brownie bit, leave it to cool in its tin while we make the donuts, right? So then once the donuts are baked, I'm going to put them to one side to cool down and go back to,
Santa Pie.
To cut them out with a cookie cutter. So we're
talking same night here. That's all I need to know.
Basically, you just wait till it's cooled down before you cut them out. Otherwise, they go all up place. So I'll see you all.
Bye. 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 Bye, everyone in chat.
Bye.
Gets me every time.